Welcome to the podcast. Hold on. That's going to be a real...
How many times have you growled in our podcast?
Have you not looked at the growl counter before?
Yeah, just
9.
when we tell our viewers to watch this podcast, we should tell them, watch out for your ears.
Also, you're trying to steal my intro time.
Yeah.
Take it away, Hotshot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, take 2. Beep. Hi. Dude, you're not doing the growl right. Okay. All right, dude. Well, welcome to First Take Movie Podcast.
Where we talk about Tusk in Tusk only.
No, we're not talking about Tusk ever. We had a little, what they call a slip up.
An April Fool's.
An oopsie daisy.
April Fool's, idiots. You thought we'd watch Mommy this week? It's
Yeah.
April Fool's week.
Yeah, we're watching it next
See you
week,
next week,
fucking
idiots. Fucking idiot. Like,
Go to hell.
no, seriously.
Whoa, no condemnation.
Okay, dude, that's
Those
fine.
are
I'm just
Christ
implying it.
Jesus.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. It was. Listen,
implied.
it's like Always Sunny. It's in the implication. What does he say? When it's
I
like
don't know.
the dentist
I've only watched
system.
one episode.
I don't know.
Dentist system. Oh man, it's so funny, dude.
You know,
I just watched the scene where they throw the dart. You can't flinch. And Charlie McDennis, he throws the dart.
When are we playing Charlie McDennis? Like for real?
Right now.
Yeah. we
Summer.
yeah.
Charlie McDennis.
We have to.
No. We have to.
We have to get.
we have
out.
Charlie's Kennel.
We have to write out all the questions and everything.
Okay, no, I found a website of somebody who already made all the cards. We just have to print them out.
I think it would be fun to make some of our own though too.
We can add them on to that. But dude, there's some that are so bad going through them.
All right,
So
before we
bad.
get on a huge tangent, we should at least tell the audience what's going down tonight.
Here's what's going
It's
down.
April Fool's.
April
Week.
Fools.
Yeah.
So
we're doing a little
we're not watching.
Got you.
We'll be discussing Mommy next podcast.
Next
Friday.
podcast. This
Yeah.
podcast, we're discussing alligator facts. Number 1.
They're
Number 2.
Number 1, they're green. Number 2, they have scales.
Number
Number
3,
two.
they have teeth. Number
Yep.
4,
They're a myth.
they're not real. All you alligator fans
Wait,
out
wait.
there, they're not real.
I got a riddle for you guys, and one of them includes an alligator.
Oh no, we have to pause the podcast.
Why?
Jordan, oh my god, did you forget about the upcat?
What's up, cat?
Oh, not much, dude.
Oh wait, actually that reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me of the up alligator.
What's up, alligator?
Those are not real, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that's why they call him Crocodile Dundee. Not
Alligator.
So
Dundee.
here I'm gonna give you a couple riddles, and you guys have to respond.
This is not the riddle podcast. Okay,
Yeah,
I want the riddle. Let's hear it.
It'll be relatively
The
short.
Riddler.
It's
A
a
coffin.
series of 5, but they're just really quick.
Okay.
So you have a plane. It has 100 bricks in it. You throw out 1 brick. How many do you have left?
100. Cause my head's a brick. I got a good brain.
Incorrect.
You got what?
You got
99
100
bricks. But a bitch ain't one.
You already got it wrong. It's Jordan's turn. How many bricks are left?
I have 100 bricks
And 1 gets thrown out.
of the plane.
Yeah, 1 brick gets thrown out of the plane.
The answer is so
How many-
simple.
How many bricks are left?
They're not your goddamn bricks.
How many bricks are left on
in
the
the
plane?
plane? Yeah.
There's 99 bricks
No,
in
no.
100 bricks
Yeah.
in the plane.
Yeah.
They throw 1 brick,
One brick
out of the plane.
Out of the plane.
How many do I have left
Inside
in
the
the
What
plane?
angle are they throwing the brick out of the window? Which window is it? The
It
emergency
definitely hits
door?
the ground. It definitely hits
Well,
the ground.
if they open the door, wouldn't all the bricks fly out?
Just one.
I saw that Liam Neeson movie, dude.
I have 103. You want to know why?
Okay.
Because when the brick hit the ground, it split up into 4 pieces.
No. But here's the thing.
But it's not in the plane anymore.
the brick didn't hit the floor first, but that has nothing to do with the actual answer.
What are you
Can you just answer the question?
99.
Yes. Yes, it's that easy. Okay. So next.
Just cut the podcast, dude. This is not gonna go
Oh,
well.
come on.
You're,
Okay.
You're done in Hollywood.
Okay, Timmy has 4 apples and he eats 1.
No.
How many apples does Timmy
Oh
have?
my god. Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me?
Yes.
This riddle goes somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. There's yes.
Oh, I was gonna answer the riddle first.
Okay. So you put an elephant in a fridge.
Okay.
The steps are opening the fridge, place the elephant inside the fridge, close the door, and lock it.
How does the elephant fit in the fridge?
That's 4 steps, right?
Right.
4 steps putting
I
the
mean,
elephant in the fridge. Just
what kind of
imagine.
fridge
Just
do you
imagine.
have?
Just
Right,
imagine.
right.
Is it a pocket elephant?
It's a big fridge.
A
Okay.
pocket elephant.
Now, how would you imply a 5-way system or a 5-step system with a hippo?
Oh man, I'm so confused. Oh well, you use the brake.
No, the brick will come in later.
Okay, so I tamed the hippo, right?
Yeah.
Walking into
Correct.
the fridge. No, I open the door.
Incorrect.
Open the door to the fridge.
Yes.
Put the hippo in the fridge.
Incorrect.
Pet the hippo. Put the hippo in
Grab
the fridge.
yourself a bowl of Captain Crunch.
Nope, you guys both got it wrong. The fifth step is you have to take the elephant out because the elephant's in
Yeah.
there.
Silly goose.
Oh,
Okay.
the elephant's in the fridge.
Now, yes,
The big fridge.
we're on step
The
3.
real big fridge.
Correct.
The fridge reminds me of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
You have to
Ooh.
take the elephant
No,
out.
That's
or put the
directed
hippo
by
in.
Bumblebee.
the Safdie brothers.
Uncle Dolan.
Step number 3 of
Gooby.
the riddle.
Okay.
It's the lion's birthday. Everybody's there partying it up. Who isn't there?
The hippo, because he's in the
Correct.
fridge.
That was the easiest answer. But yes, correct.
Poor guy, dude.
Step number 4, a grandma walks across listen, no, this is real. Walks across a swamp.
Okay.
Okay? She walks through the water to the other side without getting eaten by crocodiles.
Or
Or
alligators.
alligators, whatever they are. Why didn't they eat her?
Because
She's on a bridge.
She walks through the water, just walks straight through.
How deep's this water? Is the water
normal-
infested by
it's a
alligators
normal-
and crocodiles?
Yes. Normally, yes. But why aren't the alligators there to attack
because
her?
they're in the refrigerator.
They're at the lion's party, dude.
Correct. I
They're
phrased it
partying it
Oh,
up,
you're
baby.
quick. You're a quick one.
She walks out
They're
and,
partying up.
suddenly dies after she gets
The
out of the
brick
swamp.
hit her in the head.
Correct. though.
that is way too easy. When did you learn this? When you were in first grade?
No, I just took a test on it. That was my physics extra
Nice.
credit question.
Really?
Yeah.
In
Okay.
college?
Yeah.
Okay, in the topic of
Extra
riddles,
credit.
I'm gonna throw a riddle at you.
Okay.
They call me the Riddler.
It cannot speak. It cannot look.
Ethan.
It cannot hear. It cannot taste. It cannot feel. But it's a feather. That's the riddle. It's a feather.
That was
I don't
terrible.
think that's how
I
you're
was
supposed
just trying
to
to
do it.
I
go
don't
on
think that's how it works.
You know what, dude? I'm on the fly.
Okay, I have a riddle.
Okay.
I hate it.
What's black and white but red all over?
What's black and white? But the
Red.
newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that if you give me
I'm
time.
You're
surprised
trying
it
to,
actually
you're
took
trying
a
to play on words here. Listen, red. I don't think color red. I think read the news.
Okay, what's black and white but red all over?
The newspaper.
No.
A zebra that was
A
attacked by a lion.
a mixed race man in red face paint.
Oh,
Okay. Let's try to. Let's try
okay.
to.
That
Let's
is-
move on.
We're done with riddles.
Is that too
We're done with it. You've been cut the fuck off from riddles.
This is not the fucking riddle cast.
You started it.
Alright,
I know.
movies. We're
No,
movie
I don't want
guys.
to talk about movies.
a
It's our
movie.
April
So-
Fool's podcast.
so-
We're going to talk about books. My favorite book, The Cat in the Hat. My second favorite book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. My third favorite cook. If you give a moose a cookie.
Julie
Who's a
and
muffin?
Julia.
A muffin. That guy's
I
really
love
good.
Give a
That's my
mouse a
favorite
muffin.
I like it more than the cookie one. I
What
like the
about
moose and
Goodnight
muffin.
Moon? Goodnight Moon is
That's
so
good. That's a great
beautiful.
book, too.
It's poetic.
What about the one?
Buenos
What about
noches,
the one?
Luna.
What about the one
Nice.
with the little kid where he?
All right, you've been cut off again.
No,
All right,
yeah,
let's move on to the
you're
next
cut
topic.
Oh, the one with the little kid where the mom, "I'll love you forever," something like that. It's about the mom taking care of the kid, and then the kid grows up, and then at the
Oh.
end he's taking care of the mom,
Because she dies.
or he's like she's old.
It's like the
yeah.
short film.
But what's that called? It's I'll love you forever.
Oh, short film. Speaking of short films, did you guys watch Stutter?
Did
I
stutter?
It's this really endearing, like 10-minute short about this guy who has a stutter. And he's talking to this girl for a while online, and he's finally gonna meet up with her. Why are you laughing? It's not a me.
I feel like you're gonna stutter and pull like what
No,
the
no,
guy
no,
on
no, no,
Twitch does.
no, I swear.
Okay.
It's the actor is really good, like very convincing. He might actually have a stutter in real life. I'm not sure. And then he's so afraid to meet this girl because of his stutter. And then he meets her, and the girl is deaf, and she's sign languages.
Oh.
Like the guy is so scared about his stutter that he signs to people. Like
Spoiler alert.
He pretends to be mute. I mean, it's a short study.
Yeah, even more of a
But-
spoiler alert.
But
You spoiled like 8 minutes.
if that. But it's so endearing. People are scared. People are insecure. Like that guy has nothing to be insecure about. What do you think?
Except
Do you think a
his
stutter?
dumbass
Do you
stutter.
think? Do you think a stutter? Do you think the stutter is really that much of a disability?
Well, I mean, so are you saying that some people should be ashamed if it's more of a
No.
disability?
I'm saying it was like the. It's
do
really
I
endearing to
view a
watch.
stutter as a disability?
like the way he does. Like he's so afraid. Like
Right.
people. It's
Are you
like
asking rhetorically, or are you actually?
well, I don't
asking
know.
for
I'm
our
asking
answer?
because the notion it's trying to push is that
We all have.
like this people are insecure or scared about these things they shouldn't be scared about.
Right. Worrying about something they
I
don't
think
need
the
to worry about.
like the stutter is such an endearing quality. Like if I met someone with a stutter, I'd like love them. It's like this it's like this weakness. I like people.
Yeah,
that,
it's like
show
it shows their
weakness.
innocence.
Right.
I agree.
I've
Yeah,
never
I
met a
don't,
stuttering
I don't
bully.
view it as like a disability, but then
Yeah.
again, I'm not a professional, so. But I am a
Sorry, I went
professional
off track.
player.
Knees. We all got them too. Maybe one. Sorry if you don't have legs. So, oh my god.
Oh no! Our demographic is largely
No
a
leg
large amount of
people.
them don't have legs.
Yeah.
So
Really?
yeah,
Huh.
so we're screwed.
Sorry, I didn't mean that in a bad
Anyways.
manner. I wonder what it's like to have no legs. That must be scary.
Just ask my uncle Thompson.
Tommy,
Yeah.
Oh man, how long have we been talking?
like 20 minutes. No.
No,
It's
probably
one.
12, 13. 14.
That's why we need video podcasting.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get to the meat of
let's
it.
talk about a little bit more relevant stuff. So,
Okay, alligator facts, part 2.
Oh my
no,
god.
sorry.
let's talk about movies. Let's talk about
Boring.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Joker trailer. I want
I
everybody.
didn't watch it. I don't watch trailers.
You.
Hey,
That's a
watch
joke.
it.
I did watch it.
I forced them to.
Okay. I watched it and I liked it. I loved it.
I liked it too. I was a little bit underwhelmed, but not from what I was shown. I was underwhelmed. Like, I know the movie's going to be probably really good. And I'm glad I was underwhelmed by the trailer because it didn't show much. It was just like...
Yeah, I think it
The
showed.
main word you said was cheesy.
There are some cheesy lines
What'd
in
you
there,
think?
dude.
What'd you think? What?
Like,
did you think
him
was-
getting kicked on the floor like 3 times and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't think he was kicked on the floor. He was hit in the head with a sign,
Okay, okay,
and then
but
on the
what I'm
bus he was
saying-
getting punched in the face.
It was a little bit cheesy, but the movie has a R rating.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little more gritty in the actual movie.
Oh, absolutely, because they can't really like show that kind of stuff in the trailer.
Yeah, I know. No, well, they did. I think
Well,
they did a
for
good
you.
job by not showing
Yeah.
a lot.
But I loved the
Yeah,
at the
That's
end
the
when he's
end.
like dancing on
Yeah.
the stairs or whatever. I think he's gonna be so friggin' good.
I said to Balti, I don't know if you heard it or not, but I said worst case scenario, we just get a good performance.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's
I
no
don't-
way Joaquin Phoenix will do a bad job.
Yeah, no way.
What?
So there's no
Why
way
would you
Joaquin
Phoenix?
Phoenix will do a bad job.
That was Heath Ledger.
What the fuck? That's Vin Diesel.
Oh. Dude, you guys
I
are
just
really
read
good
something.
these days.
Oh my god. That's why I thought of Vin Diesel. Relevant. This is relevant. Vin Diesel is starring in the new Avatar movies.
As who?
Vin fucking Diesel. And
Is
I
he
was,
gonna be blue?
I was on Reddit reading, and I don't think so. I think he's probably gonna be the bad guy.
He's
I was
gonna be
reading on
the-
Reddit,
he's
and
gonna be
everyone's
that
like,
little tree they plug
this,
into.
the top. One of the top comments on Reddit was, I didn't bang anything. One of the top comments on Reddit
That's what she
was,
said.
one of the top comments on Reddit, like really liked, was, there's no, or it was like something about no other 2 more charismatic actors than Vin Diesel and the other guy, the main guy,
Sam.
Jake Sully, yeah.
Whatever.
And he meant it. It was a serious comment, and people liked it. Are you
Whoa.
fucking
How
stupid?
many upvotes did he get?
Thousands.
Vin Diesel just stands still and talks like this.
Vin Diesel, if you ever listen to this, you are not charismatic, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. You're
No.
buff.
You're buff. You,
But
listen,
You're buff and you make the same face in every fucking shot.
Sometimes...
Your greatest performance is Groot, and where you say 3 words.
Okay, honestly, we
Groot?
shouldn't start beef with Vin
Yeah.
Diesel.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
Groot. He gets picked
if we
up
start,
going,
if we
"Oh,
start
yeah,
beef,
Groot."
if we start with beef with Vin Diesel,
Ooh.
The Rock has our back.
Yeah. Wait,
That's
you think,
badass.
do you-
Is
yeah.
that, do they really? Do they have
They
beef?
have beef.
Hey, how's your lips? How do you like your lips?
Dude, Dwayne Johnson's 1,000 times more charismatic.
Oh,
than
Dwayne
Vin
Johnson has so much
The Rock
charisma, I
is
lick it.
the best, like obviously aware, like dumb actor.
How do you think his head tastes if you licked it?
Diesel. Chocolate. Is that not be? No.
No, it's a joke. This
Dude, someone
awkward silence
keeps
scene.
freaking ripping it, dude.
Not me. I have
Not
not
me
licked it
either.
once.
I haven't ripped it once.
I always admit to.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm a
what's coming
farter and a starter.
What?
I don't know.
from. All right.
I'm a
But
fire
yeah, I'm a
starter.
big fan of The Rock, especially in WWF, WWE.
I'm a
Big
big
time
fan of
fan.
The Rock and Be Cool. Have you guys seen Be Cool?
Dude,
It's
be
the
cool.
sequel.
The Rock didn't catch your name.
It's the sequel to Get Shorty.
What's
But
my name?
In Be Cool, The Rock plays a gay bodyguard, I think.
The Rock?
Yeah, he plays a gay bodyguard who wants to be an actor, and he's so great.
I take back what I said about Vin Diesel. I think he's charismatic in The Pacifier.
The Pacifier is a great
Great movie.
Listen to this. The most charismatic line ever. The Rock didn't seem to catch your name. And then he just goes, "What's my name? Hell, my name's Booker T. It doesn't matter what your name is, jabroni."
Okay. That was good. No, that was good. How's your lips, you know?
Joker trailer. Yep.
Oh,
All right.
We got our tickets for Avengers.
Yep, and somebody else didn't. One,
I
of
got
the,
my
one of the
tickets.
3 members did not get the ticket with the other 2.
I mean, I'm not trying to start beef with that comment. I was just excited
Yeah.
about it.
No.
Yeah, dude. Whoa.
Well, I am trying to start beef.
All right, what's your beef,
Or
dude?
starting
Beef
chicken.
ravioli? I'm sorry. So here's what happened.
Well, let Jordan explain it, and I'll correct if needed.
Yeah,
All right.
everybody's story is gonna be different here.
All right, let's just
Yeah.
go.
Maybe
There's
not.
one person to blame. Shout out to Ethan Carney.
Yeah.
Every shout.
They're playing frisbee.
Sorry,
tonight.
viewers.
Every time anybody draws, it's like, Ethan.
So here's what happened. I'm sleeping in my bed. I got work. I have to be up at 6.
Okay,
I get like 3.
1 hour early. Oh no.
Well, I'm finished.
Yeah. Yes.
But I agree.
Sorry.
Dude, I value my sleep, especially because if
She
I
got,
don't,
she got 1 hour left, and I call
Okay,
you.
let
Right.
him finish.
he calls me like 3 times. So I don't know what he's calling about, but well, first of all, I wake up concerned because I'm like, he calling me 3 times at 5 a.m. Something happened.
Yeah.
It's obvious it was something important. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was pretty important. It's the last
But
Avengers movie.
then he says Avengers tickets are up. In my mind, I'm thinking Avengers tickets. Like I don't know, I don't know why. Just because it never happened at the movie theater we worked at, like them selling out that much in advance. So I really did not think they were going to sell out in advance.
This is gonna be. This has a chance to be the most grossing movie
Yeah,
ever.
I
it
really
has a
did.
chance,
has a
but I
chance.
don't think it's gonna.
It
I
could,
don't
yeah,
think so.
yeah. It has a chance.
It'll be in the top 10 probably for sure.
Oh
But-
no,
so-
top 10, 100%.
I did not think it was going to sell out. So he
No.
texts me, Avengers tickets are up. I send, but before that I said, stop. I'm going to sleep, or I have to be up in an hour. Stop calling me.
We all we
Uh,
wanted is for you to text us your information
yeah.
so we could buy the
And
tickets.
I sent that to you.
Yeah, and I would have. Well, but when I said IDC, when I said I don't care, I sent that like at the same time you sent the username
Yeah,
thing.
I realized that.
So I didn't send that after you said that, but but I didn't know my password. So I like when I woke up, I like had to reset my
Listen, there was
password.
a lot of miscommunication anyways, but
We
I'm
should have
excited
gotten
for
the info
movie.
from him earlier.
We thought the tickets would be on sale at 12. They weren't, so we waited till 5 a.m.
Oh,
4:45 to be exact.
that would have been great
4:45.
if they were up at 12.
And then Balti
Yeah, I
calls
know.
me, and I did an all-nighter because I was like, yeah, I can't risk it because I know I wouldn't wake up at 4:45.
Oh, I had it on lock. Well, I know your login info, so I would have done it for you.
Balti calls me for... Or
Damn, I
like,
wish
No, you called me.
I called you first, and then you call. I said, call me back if you see
I was
Avenger
just
tickets
chilling.
go up. And then you
I was
said,
refreshing every
but
5
then
minutes.
You called me, and you're like, Avenger tickets are up. And I'm like, no memes? And then so...
no memes.
And then I get on...
We got the best
We got
seats in the house.
Probably the best seats by far. It's 2
Obviously.
rows from the top.
I got the
Right in the
I
middle.
got the first ticket.
That's
The
crazy.
first
so
legit ticket.
fast.
Because
So fast.
somehow the back
first
row,
10 minutes-
right side, like the first 7 or 8 seats were already sold.
Listen, the first 10 minutes didn't crash the website. After that, the website crashed. The app was done for a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
It's a
because
mess.
when I went up, when I woke up at
Yeah,
6,
it's always
I
done.
immediately went to the
Everything's
app. The app was not working.
Yeah.
App is done.
Yeah.
And,
my
and
friend Mike had to go to GVR in
Yeah.
person to go get his ticket
Yeah.
because
And-
all the apps were down.
everything was down. Website
Yeah.
crashed.
Well, and-
everything was down.
so I went to-
Fandango was down for
Well,
a
I
bit.
went through Fandango.
Cinemark was down.
And they
Ringgold
had-
was fine though.
On Fandango, they had this line thing where it's like you're waiting in line.
Yeah.
So like I went on
That's
Fandango.
smart. So I don't.
Yeah, I went on Fandango and I just kept my phone up and I waited in line for like 2 hours, dude.
Yeah.
And then I finally got to it and like all the seats were gone.
People, it's just I think it's a very. I legitimately think it's like a super serious event. Like
Yeah.
this is the last time you'll probably see like Iron Man and Captain
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America. Like
Right.
a lot of these superheroes are not going to come back.
I just wanted to get a ticket for one day of the weekend. Like, so so I got 2 tickets for Sunday really quick.
Okay.
But I'm trying to. I really want to see it Thursday at some point.
Do you get Ethan to sell you a ticket?
I don't think it'll
Ethan was
happen.
kind
Yeah,
of but he got the whole weekend off now.
Why?
But
for
it's
Avengers?
Level Up Expo. We're signing up for the CS:GO tournament, and I'm signing up with Brad for the Smash Bros tournament.
And I'm gonna
Brad,
be your biggest supporter.
hit us up because Brad and I, there's a doubles tournament. Brad and I are
Yeah.
gonna play in it.
No way.
We need to
Winner
practice.
gets
though.
like a few
For
thousand.
what game?
Smash Bros.
Oh, sweet.
Brad's so good.
Where's it
I
at?
think winner
I'm
gets like
practicing.
$2,000. It's at the. I think it's the Luxor is where they're holding it. Like
Oh, yeah, most likely because they have the whole arena thing.
Yeah, you know they have that thing on the front. That was for the Level Up Expo, I think last year, and
really?
they just left it up for a long time.
I think it's gonna be super fun. It's just
Yeah.
like I
It's
like
just gonna be cosplay. It's just gonna
I like
be a
going
bunch
to
of
those
nerds.
events.
But I'm a nerd, so we're all nerds.
That
Shut up, weeb.
that weekend
Sorry.
is
Oh, I'm sorry, Bear.
that weekend. Zach's like birthday weekend is when we're all going to like we're getting a room and stuff.
Is Daniel gonna go?
Emery, yeah, Emery's gonna.
Dude, that weekend is super great for us. It's gonna be Avengers, and then Level Up Expo for 3 days.
Avengers gonna be so.
We're gonna cosplay as Destiny, and it really gonna look
Dude,
badass.
we should cosplay.
We are. Oh, I will for sure.
I'm going to cosplay
We're either
as
gonna
Link.
look badass or we're gonna look dumb as fuck. But either way, it's gonna be great.
I mean, it'll be fun.
Wait, I thought we were being Destiny characters.
Yeah.
So you guys
I'm
don't
gonna
want
be
to
your
go to
best
2
friend.
a.m. Avengers?
Link is not a Destiny character.
Listen, okay, let's talk about it on the podcast so it's fucking recorded.
Okay.
I'm not opposed about going at 2 a.m., but listen
2 a.m. to what?
to Avengers. But you were going to be out of the theater at 6 in the morning.
No, legit. This sounds fun to me. I will legit.
6 in the morning.
Wait, give up our
it's a-
tickets now?
Well, I mean, not. Well, you know.
I'm down to go watch it and then go again with Jordan, dude. Badass. Double fucking feature,
Yeah,
8
man.
hours Avengers. Let's go.
Maybe.
That's a joke.
Or 8 hours. That's crazy.
Dude, the movie is like almost
Yeah.
over 3 hours.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
Previews.
30 minutes of previews
That's
with AMC's new
crazy.
preview thing,
Yeah.
and the trailers the credits are like 20 something
Yeah.
minutes already.
No, really? 20
Yeah.
minutes? That's nuts.
Dude,
I mean, I
have
guess
you seen the
it's
production on that
It's a
thing?
pretty insane production team.
And then you have to stay for the after credit scene and stuff.
The production scene is like bigger than like most towns in Nevada.
But I legit think that would be fun though. And I'm not just saying this because.
When you go watch the movie at 3
because
a.m.,
I'm
6
biased.
a.m., and then go to IHOP or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would take off work. We go at 2 a.m. And then
I
we go to breakfast.
I'm like Dwight from The Office. I veto IHOP. We go to Denny's. Or
Well, no, yeah. Well,
I'm
I honestly
a
don't.
Denny's guy too.
Denny's is so much better.
I think Denny's.
It's just so much more.
I think Denny's is better than
classic.
IHOP, but I'm not like. There's this place called Baby Stacks.
Yeah, Baby Stacks.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
Baby Stacks.
What
Well,
I-
okay, we'll finish this conversation off
Right.
podcast then.
But
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not opposed to the idea. I mean, I'd rather go.
Right. Yeah.
Or like, I mean, this
Well,
dude, this is a big fucking commitment. Like,
I'm kind of sad to see this era of the MCU like dissolve because like
Yeah.
there's been like really shit movies and there's been some awesome ones and
I think
regardless like I feel like if they were just starting today they could make a bunch of bangers and like
It's-
no misses but they're just trying to find their mark the whole way and the Avengers is like the perfection.
I remember going to see Iron Man
Me too.
with my
yeah,
dad.
me too. Iron Man 1 it was so sick.
And it blew
And
my mind.
yeah,
Blew
my
my
mind
mind.
was blown. I was like,
I was getting like
So
goosebumps,
hyped.
dude. I was like it was sick.
Yeah.
so hyped up when he's in the cave and he
Yeah.
makes the picture sit
And then
and he's like,
my favorite line in the movie is he just goes my turn
Yeah.
and he has the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember.
I never saw anything like it. That's the
Seriously,
thing.
yeah, I remember. So I was just thinking about that too because I saw an Instagram post of Tony Stark from the first one, and I was thinking, like, when that movie came out, how different it was and how much it blew my mind. Like, I hadn't seen a superhero movie like that cool. At that point in time, it was probably one of my favorite movies when the first Iron Man came out, just because it was so cool.
Listen, no one can take away that they make fun movies. Like,
Well,
it's so
Iron Man 1
fun.
is legitimately like I think above
I
almost
love
all
it.
other
well,
Marvel
and
movies
because it was
I mean.
before, because Iron Man 1 set the tone, and then they kind of just stayed in their comfort zone, like with movies.
Yeah.
Other
When's
than
the
like,
last time we watched Iron Man 1 though? Does it even hold up?
Oh yeah, I watched
yeah,
it the other day.
oh yeah, it does. It is
great.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's good.
and it's cool. It's just like I don't know. There's like a grittiness almost to it that's
Okay.
like I really like.
Hey, we should watch Rec 2 this weekend.
You know
what
what?
it's
Watch
about?
Mommy first.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Mama.
Yeah, but that's for next week's podcast. But
If we have time, I'll watch Rec 2.
it's so short. It's like an hour 20.
Yeah, if we have time, we'll watch it.
Dude, it's so fun. You know what it's
I
about,
mean, if
Jordan?
we
Jordan
combine-
will watch it for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Think
It's-
about this.
It's right after the first movie ends.
Mhm.
Literally the second after, and it's a SWAT team going
Right.
into the
Wait,
building.
you know what we should do? We should make Rec 3 and then Ethan is the creature thing.
Oh god.
There probably is a Rec 3.
Is there a Rec 3? I'm pretty sure there's a Rec 3
Probably
and a Rec
It's-
4.
no, it's called Rec 3 Genesis, and it's completely separate.
Yeah.
A different story. It's not. I haven't watched it. I heard it's not very good. But Rec 2, I forgot how it ends. I forgot a lot of what happens. So I'm excited to see it again. Like, it is so much fun.
Oh, here's the only thing.
And it's scary.
I want to watch it in the right
Yeah.
venue because, like...
Ooh, what if we watched it at Movies
Movies
and
and
Candy?
candy. Let's go, please.
Alright, sorry we cut off Colton. Colton doesn't like... We cut off Colton a lot apparently in the
Colton-
podcast, and he fucking
Go ahead.
cries and whines about it. I'm just kidding. No, it's actually true. When I listen to the podcast, we do cut you off a lot. Or I do, at least.
I was just saying we should watch it in the right venue. Like, I don't want to watch it here unless my like parents are gone, probably, because I want to be able to scream. I want to be able to be loud, unless we watch it early in the day. But like with horror movies, you have to be like vocal about it. It can't be like a silent experience.
Well, okay, yeah. We have to do a day where we can be like.
I'm down for movies you can't do.
It has to be loud and it has to be dark. Like
Yeah.
Like Rec 1.
when we watched Rec 1, I was.
Dude,
Woo, I was
Like
scared.
I wasn't really scared at any point until the very end. Like just that last 20-minute sequence.
yeah.
Isn't it so
The
well
build
done?
the build up is great.
Yeah,
it's just dark. It's just weird shifts where you can't really see anything. You're
Well,
left in the dark, and then finally they hear something, and then you get a little silhouette, and then finally you see it, and you're just fucking scared.
the movie.
It was perfect build up.
If you guys haven't watched Rec 1, go watch it. I think it's my favorite. It's my favorite horror movie ever. It's one of the best horror movies ever made. Like, and it's found footage, which is like great. But the ending of the movie, dude, it's the
It is
build up.
creepy,
It's so
Yeah, well done.
well done.
That's great.
They get to that room and
Like,
like
well done
the
pizza.
exposition's really well done. The exposition's really well done. Like you're like figuring out like, oh shit, like this guy was building that
Right.
virus, and the set design is great. Like this
Oh, yeah.
shitty apartment, like all this music and stuff.
especially the end apartment
yeah,
is
yeah.
so
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
And then
it's-
it's so well creepy, and the tape recorder is creepy as fuck.
Like not many things really scare me anymore, just because as you grow up.
Everything scares me.
But like actually, like going to sleep that night, just for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was just picturing that thing, and I was just like,
No.
that
Yeah.
existed.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that
And then
existed.
it has one of the best jump scares
Oh, man.
with the build up.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
And it's a good jump scare because they deserve it.
No,
they don't
there's
use
so
it in
much
a cheap-
tension.
They don't use it in a cheap way. It's not like
It's right. It's to let the tension go.
Yeah.
That's why it's there.
Like strangers pray at night.
Dude, that it's so scary. And then, can you imagine like thinking about being in that room with that thing, the Medeiros girl?
oh my gosh, yeah.
Trapped and you can't
By the
get
way,
out.
yeah, the costume design for that thing, the makeup and everything is so great for its time.
Yeah.
Especially because
I mean-
you can tell like the budget probably wasn't that much for that movie.
Oh, nothing.
I'm like
Nothing at all.
Colton too. I don't get scared much,
Dude,
but that
one of the
thing,
scariest things.
Uh,
It's one of those times where I need to put the blanket
Yeah,
up. Like
yeah.
I'm afraid.
I jump.
I'm actually afraid.
Yeah, I remember when we were watching it, we were like all holding on to each other.
Yeah, we were all
Oh,
holding on
man.
to each other.
That's a great memory.
Yeah.
I like
Oh
Rec.
man,
I'm down to watch Rec 2.
Yeah,
Dude, it's fun, and it's scary as
and it's
fuck.
educational.
It's scary, and it's so well done because it's like these cops. They have like the cop cameras.
Uh-huh.
So like someone on the
Oh,
gun
that's
and like
That's sick.
these are SWAT guys. Like they go in shooting, dude. Like
Yeah.
That's sick.
no questions asked. We're going in, dude. We're stopping the virus.
That's it.
Sick.
Yeah, I'll watch that. I watched Pet Cemetery,
The new one.
the new Pet Cemetery.
Give us your 2-minute synopsis because
2-minute synopsis.
There's a cat. And
synopsis or review?
The cat. Just
or
give
both?
review. I want your review.
All right, so
I know what
synopsis-
the movie's about. I've seen the
Yeah,
old one.
it's
does it follow the old one?
a little bit. I don't think there was 2 kids in the original, were there?
No.
I think it was just a
One.
boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure. It's been
could be
a
wrong.
while for me.
But yeah, but it's pretty much this. They see that there's this neighbor shows them that there's this place where if you bury a dead thing there, it'll come to life, and then so it's but so kind of like he's talking about grief and stuff like that. But I mean, it was I was definitely entertained. There's some gnarly violence, and there's some like
Is it R?
yeah, it's
R.
yeah, the gore is pretty. There's an ankle slice that just is ankles.
Anything that's like a tendon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
like
the
it's
Achilles,
the
dude.
worst.
It's the back,
They say
dude.
the
Oh,
Achilles
man.
tendon is like one of the worst pains you can feel when it snaps.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
biggest tendon in the body.
More.
It's like about that long in total length from the bottom of this.
I'm not
It's
listening
probably about
anymore.
that big.
Dude, yeah, it's bad. But anyway, I mean, I was entertained, but the performances were better than an average horror movie. But I don't know. There's one really good jump scare, especially because I saw it in the Dolby theater.
Oh.
It got
okay.
me bad. Like it got me really, really
Did the
bad.
chair like vibrate?
Yeah, and I like
I like
jerked
this
like
horror
it
movie
was
talk.
Yeah, me too. But so I mean,
Fine.
Yeah, my favorite
so-
movie of last year, favorite horror movie was Slender Man by far.
But since you guys have the free AMC pass,
It's like a good go watch.
I would go.
I'll go watch it for the jump scare.
If I'm
No,
bored,
yeah, it got me
If
bad.
we get bored and we're just around town.
Yeah, if you have nothing.
we always have
And
time
then
to
John
go do
Lithgow.
that.
If you, do you guys know
Always.
who John Lithgow is? He's the one in the first Planet of the Apes of the new trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one, the like older dad with Alzheimer's in the first
Oh,
one.
okay.
He's really great, but he did really good in this, and then the dad did pretty good. But I mean, it was pretty like paint by the numbers. Like
Okay.
wasn't great, but it was
I
entertaining.
love the new Planet of the Apes, like the first one. I mean, the
I
second,
love-
second and third.
I think the second and third one are much stronger than the first one.
I really like the first one a lot.
Yeah, I do like the first one. I think the second one's the best. But like, the
Really?
second one is great. Like just filmmaking. It's just great
Same
filmmaking.
director? Is
I
that
really-
what you're
The
talking about?
second one, no, the first one's the different director. Second and third one is Matt Reeves, who did Let Me In.
Wait, how did the Planet of the Apes come about?
Because John Lithgow, he's in Pet Sematary, he's in Planet of the Apes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like him.
Yeah, the older guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I really like the first one, but the second one, the only problem I had with it was like just the all-out like war at the end. But I really like the village, like the opening setting
I
of
mean-
the village. It's awesome.
I think the second and third one are so well shot, and it's
I
just
need
like
to see the third one again because I kind of.
what I love about that trilogy is it's like these blockbusters, but that, and I felt like this especially about the third one. I remember thinking the third one, like, it's these blockbusters that have a lot of care put into them. Like, it's not just like they're
Yeah.
pumping out these blockbusters. The third one is so like,
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, and
Well
it took a
shot.
while to make it because like
Yeah,
I think,
and
I think the second one came out in like 2013, 2014,
yeah.
maybe a little bit later, maybe
Well,
like 2014, 15.
It took such a different approach too. Like you did not the third one. I could see how people would be disappointed by the third one of it not being like a full out just like crazy war.
Yeah.
I liked how it wasn't a full-on crazy
Yeah.
war.
Me too. Yeah, it was more like strategy type stuff.
Yeah.
And it was so beautifully shot.
Yeah.
And it's Matt
good movie.
Reeves he's about to do he's doing the Batman or whatever, the Batman standalone. He's,
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Oh,
wait,
he signed on
wait,
because
wait.
Ben Affleck was going to direct that, right?
Ben Affleck.
I was
in
not
fact-
aware of a Batman standalone.
So there's
Right.
it's called the Batman.
With Ben Affleck.
Well, but he's
But he
done.
dropped out.
He officially is done.
yeah,
uh,
I remember him saying he's
Ben
done, but I
Affleck's not
didn't.
the
Well, no,
Batman?
this, but
no,
this
he's gone.
this was like
Dude, I liked him.
yeah, me too.
Dude, you can't tell me. Did you watch? Was it Batman vs Superman?
Yeah.
That warehouse scene.
Oh,
It was
Okay,
badass.
but that's like the
I'm
only
sorry.
good scene of the movie, though.
But he
I don't know.
seems like Batman.
The whole-
I'm gonna be totally honest. Yeah, because he's just so
seems like Batman.
He's so like he just occupies the whole space. He's so
Yeah.
massive.
Okay, here's the thing. Let me just explain this.
but I enjoyed it a lot. But just really quick,
I think
enjoyed a lot
Ben
of Batman vs
Affleck
Superman.
could be a great Batman, but I just don't think he was ever given an opportunity to show
I would
his
agree with that.
excellence.
I would agree with that.
Right. That's why I was
Especially in
excited
Justice
for him
League.
to be in the new Batman.
Well, yeah,
Like,
especially
standalone.
Like for an example, if you were to replace Ben Affleck with Christian Bale, I still love Christian Bale, but if you were to put him in the Dark Knight trilogy, still could be great.
Ben Affleck
Oh,
has
yeah.
this like more menacing
Right.
build to him.
I like Christian Bale a lot as Batman.
I
I
like
like
Christian-
no,
I like
I'm
Christian
not,
Bale.
Why are we comparing? I
Right,
love Christian
yeah.
Bale. I'm not trying to compare. I'm saying Ben Affleck would be a good Batman.
But if
And
we
he
were
showed-
comparing, I would think if we were comparing, I think Christian Bale is a much better Bruce Wayne. I think Batman. I think Ben Affleck's a way better
So
Batman.
who's the new Batman?
That's a good idea.
So there's still
JKG baby.
casting.
No, he was a
No.
rumor. No, he's not. He's not, he's not.
JKG
He's a
was
rumor.
rumored. Apparently they're
I
in
don't know about
talks.
that, dude.
Apparently they're in talks with Army Hammer right now.
Oh, I don't know if I like that either.
I don't like
But
that.
I like his physicality.
I like how
Other
massive
than the
he is.
physique, no.
Well, and he's handsome. I think.
I mean, to me, I mean,
Timothy Chalamet.
I like Army Hammer, I think
Timothy
he's got the
Chalamet,
physicality,
Yeah.
but I need someone that looks more intellectual.
So here was
Did
my
you hear my
fan.
comment? Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet Batman.
Timothy Chalamet could play Robin for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh
totally.
wow, good.
Yeah.
That'd be a great role for him.
But me and my friends made a
Army Hammer, Timmy Chalamet, Batman movie.
Call me by your bat.
call me by your bat and I'll call you by mine. But
Call Me by Your Name, great movie.
Robin,
One of my
Robin,
favorites.
Robin.
shout out. Bruce. But me and my friends made a fan cast in high school.
Uh-huh.
And we wrote it on a piece of paper, all of our fan cast of
We spilled our blood on it, and now we're licking it.
our fan
Oh,
cast, our fan cast of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. So what's actually crazy is Joaquin Phoenix was our Joker in high school.
Okay.
We made our fan cast. Joaquin Phoenix was our Joker. I think like Philip Seymour Hoffman, he was still alive at the time. Philip
Penguin.
Seymour, he was our Penguin.
Yeah.
And then Bradley Cooper was our Batman. Because
Bradley Cooper, dude. Bradley Cooper gives me an intellectual demeanor again.
yeah,
I
he's
like that.
intellectual. Like you could see, I mean, he's like 6'2", I think.
Yeah.
And then in American Sniper, he got huge. He got yoked in American
I
Sniper.
can see it.
I'm not a big American Sniper fan, but
No,
yeah,
but I mean,
yeah,
I'm just saying that his physicality in American Sniper is
Right.
jacked. And
I
then,
can see it.
I actually like American Sniper though. But anyway, but he's jacked, and then he's handsome, Bruce Wayne. He's
I can't give you.
he has that Playboy type.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Who would you?
Oh man, that man is handsome.
Yeah.
Whew.
Who would you cast right now if you could pick the Batman?
I think.
I mean, it takes me a while.
I mean,
think
I
about that,
think.
but-
I might do Bradley Cooper. I think he's getting a little older now though.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
Batman
but
gets
he
old.
could play
I mean-
a bit older.
But
Bruce Wayne.
so the Batman they're casting right now with Matt Reeves as the director. He did. I'm pretty sure.
It's gonna be
John
older Batman.
Anwar-
I'm pretty sure.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure they're looking for an older Batman.
No, they're specifically looking for a young Batman.
Oh, really?
I think it's taking place in Gotham in the 80s, and
Oh,
it's supposed to be
shit.
a detective noir
I like that.
type film.
Dude, Nicolas Cage.
Well, and it's Matt and it's
Noir
Matt Reeves.
Spider-Man.
It's Matt Reeves who did. I'm pretty sure he did Dawn. I know for a fact he did War of the Planet of the Apes, and I think he did Dawn, and then he did Let Me In with Chloe Grace Moretz. I think he has the perfect like visual style for a Batman.
They
movie.
just need to be careful with who they cast. And
Yeah.
very, very careful.
Yeah.
yeah, I
It's hard to follow up Christian Bale's
Oh, yeah.
and even Ben Affleck's like physicality. I like that warehouse scene.
Bad.
It leaves you wanting more, a
Yeah.
lot more.
I mean,
A
how
lot
the
more,
hell
dude.
do you have that Batman from Batman versus Superman to the Batman that's in Justice League? Like
Yeah.
DC's just a mess. It is.
Oh no,
a
no,
mess
DC's
right
a fucking mess.
And their closest path to redemption is Joker right now.
Now I'm hearing a lot of good things about Shazam.
Yeah,
We should go see that.
Yeah,
but even still, like they don't understand the tone. Like they don't understand their
DC
tone.
needs to be dark,
It-
real dark.
I think the biggest problem is
That's the thing that differentiates Marvel and DC. Marvel is a
Darker.
little bit more lighthearted.
I mean,
it's more
but
heroic, more
not that
epic,
I'm-
but
it's
DC
more-
is more realistic
yeah.
and more dark.
Yeah, it seems darker.
It's
even like
supposed to be
Superman
dark.
and
And
stuff. Like
yeah.
You know what's like funny
Supposed to be.
too though?
That's
It's like
why people like DC.
they deal with a lot of real problems. Like
Like, you-
Superman, deals
Joker
with a
could
lot of
never
shit,
exist.
Like, real problems, dude.
Joker could never exist in that Marvel's universe.
Marvel seems more like comic booky.
It's more like
gritty and,
epic
like,
scale. It's more like friendly.
Yeah.
And it,
DC
like,
is more
there's not
about the
much dark.
people.
Yeah.
yeah, people.
Bring the power to the people.
DC's a little bit more realistic if it comes to like.
Sorry, I meant DC's more gritty. I think I said.
Well, DC has so many fucking cool characters.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Oh.
they fucked it over and
Yeah,
over
they
and
have
over.
what I was
and
gonna
some
say, too,
amazing cast, and,
is-
and even if they didn't like Robin, they could go with Nightwing, which is
Dude,
an even cooler
Dude,
version of
I
Robin.
need to see a Robin in a live action Batman movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Listen
I
to
think
this.
they might get.
Timothy
I mean, I know he was
Chalamet-
in the 90s, but
Timothy Chalamet gets jacked and becomes Nightwing.
I
That'd
don't
be
know if
sick.
he can get jacked. But you know who'd be a great Robin?
Get
jacked.
jacked. Timmy's sexy.
I mean, he is also. I don't know.
He
maybe.
was like a little bit. You could
He
see a
is
little bit
a-
more muscle in like Dunkirk.
No,
Timmy Chalamet was not in
Dude.
Dunkirk.
Yeah, he was, dude.
Who?
He was in it for like 2 minutes. But you could see.
Timmy Chalamet was not in Dunkirk.
Okay.
No, here, I'll do it
I
on
got it.
my phone.
I got it on the phone. I got it right
Timmy
now.
Chalamet
I
was
got it.
not in Dunkirk. But anyway, here's a good Nightwing. You like this Nightwing right here? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Timothy Chalamet is not in Dunkirk.
Yes, he is.
No,
dude.
he's not.
Do you think it's him? He thinks it's him.
That's Finn Wolfhard or whatever his name is.
Ah, you're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm
what
sorry.
a
I'm
mess.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, Timmy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
And that guy wasn't even Jack.
I'm sorry.
Can we get this shit off the screen?
All right,
Oh, man.
here is a
I'm
great
sorry.
Nightwing. Are you ready? A great Nightwing, like older Robin slash
Right,
Nightwing,
right.
is Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I love him
Because
Dude,
he's-
he's so sick and kick
Yes, and he's like the perfect shredded. He's
I don't
like
know who he
lean
is.
shredded.
Yeah, he's shredded. Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson's in Kick-Ass. He's the bad guy in Nocturnal Animals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Kick-Ass, Colt?
I think so.
Man,
I
it's
think he's
so
on-
fun.
I believe so.
It's so fun.
I always get that and Watchmen confused.
Watchmen's good too.
I actually do like Watchmen.
Yeah.
I like
me too.
Watchmen.
And what I was going to say is Batman vs. Superman is actually a guilty pleasure of mine. I actually disagree that the warehouse scene is the only good scene. I think when Wonder Woman comes in is badass.
I watched
I
the
love
extend.
Wonder
I watched the
Woman.
extended.
You
version.
hate Wonder Woman. I
Oh,
The
love
extended
Wonder
version
with the
Woman.
I haven't heard
blood.
is much better, but I've only seen the extended version.
Also, you know why I love Wonder Woman so much? Because Chris
she's hot.
Pine is so fucking charismatic. I know you guys probably don't think that, but
No, he is. He's
Chris
charismatic.
Pine to me oozes charisma.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Oozes it. There's just something so great about him.
Yeah, no, he does.
I've always been a fan of him though.
No, yeah, I remember when the first Star Trek came out. I thought it was
Dude,
surprisingly
Star Trek
great.
1 and 2 are great.
Yeah, and the first one
Great.
caught me so off guard.
No, they're great movies. You don't get to.
Yeah, you
They're
don't get.
great movies.
Yeah,
So well done. It's so the fan service is so great. It's so well done,
yeah, and then
dude. How do you not watch that movie and get
Nah.
excited?
Not a fan.
the first one's so.
Yeah, but you're not a fan of
fun.
anything like Star Trek.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Blade Runner 2049
Me and my dad used to watch old Star Trek like episodes all the time.
Yeah,
I was
then why don't
definitely
you
raised
like
with-
the one real
Okay.
Star Trek featuring?
You-
Chris
The
Pine?
one
I
is
don't know why you
one
hate,
is
like,
good,
these
decently good.
adaptations.
2 and 3.
No,
not
2
a
is
fan.
great.
Not
no,
a fan.
2 is better than 1.
No.
2 is so sick.
Two-
Are you crazy?
is
Captain
sick.
Kirk finally gets back in his seat. He already has this like fucking dude. Captain Kirk. Chris Pine is so great in that movie.
Nightwing.
It's like in the second
Sure.
one, Into Darkness, the crew
Yeah, that'd be
all
good that
it's
one, for
already
sure.
like the crew's already like melding together, and you have this like great cast, great interactions, great plot, great action.
Yeah, who's the dude who plays I forget his name. The
Rest in peace, Alton Yelchin.
Yeah, but
Sucks,
the
dude.
dude who plays the doctor guy, I forget his name. He's like
Bones. Yeah.
what's his name? He played Dread.
Bones. I don't know
He's
his
the
name,
one who's
but
like nervous to
he's
fly
great,
in the
yeah.
first one. Yeah.
Great. No. And
The whole
Anton
cast.
Yelchin is great, and
Simon Pegg's great.
Simon Pegg's
Zoe
great.
Saldana's great.
Great.
I used to not like Zoe Saldana, but she's really I like her.
Spock, great.
Spock, yeah, what's his name?
And Chris Pine plays a great Captain Kirk.
I agree with that.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Captain Kirk to me has
Look,
always been
my
very
problem's not with
charismatic.
it's
and
not-
he's
You know what
very-
else is a
The
badass
problem
scene in
isn't
Batman
with the
vs
cast.
Superman? You know what else is a badass scene in Batman vs
When
Superman?
Batman's
is
like, hey, Superman.
No, it's when Superman just stands there and the freaking Batmobile just bounces off him.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you bleed?" I actually thoroughly
I'm
enjoyed
not a
Batman
fan
vs.
of that one.
I know it's sloppy, but
It's
I
so
just
long.
I have.
Especially the extended edition. There's
Dude,
like 3 hours.
But there are some awesome scenes.
The
There's some
Justice
great
League's coming out, huh? Right? That could be
Justice
what?
League,
Okay.
what?
Justice League. What?
Justice League already came out.
Really?
Yeah, it sucked. It was
Wait,
bad.
wait,
You
wait,
didn't
wait,
see
wait,
Justice
wait.
League?
You didn't see Justice League?
I watched Justice League.
It was
Yeah.
complete garbage.
Yes, yeah.
One of
Yeah.
the one of the worst superhero movies I've ever
Yeah, it was
seen.
really bad, and people were like,
I
remember people
remember.
were like crapping on it, and they're like, it's so bad, and then I remember,
No, I remember.
yeah, and then I remember people
That's
were
how
saying
forgettable it is. It
Well,
sucked.
But I remember people
I'll never
saying,
watch that movie
oh,
again. Never think about it again.
I remember people were saying like, oh, people are crapping on it, but it's actually a lot of fun. There's some really cool action. And then I got a little optimistic, and I went and saw it, and I was like, no,
No,
it is
it's all
trash.
CG.
I don't know what they're thinking. Like,
They don't. It is.
it's like for mindless people.
It is such a mess. DC
Well,
is such a mess.
Here's the
right now.
thing. I think the majority agrees. Even like moviegoers or non-moviegoers agree that that kind of
Yeah.
that kind of appeal is out. So that's why I think the Joker movie got approved because they're
Well,
more interested in the story.
It's possible
They're more
that
interested in
these
the story.
people are starting to save it, though. James Gunn is coming in for Suicide Squad 2, dude. I mean, it has potential. I'm
Yeah, and
sorry,
then
but
and then again, like we were saying about the Batman. I'm a
Well, wait.
huge fan of Matt Reeves.
I'm going to reserve all comments for Suicide Squad If it redeems itself, great. If
These
not,
guys,
meh.
these are guys that could actually revitalize this.
Well, yeah, and
They're like
yeah.
these guys are like visionaries, dude. They understand.
Suicide
what
Squad's
making
such a
movies.
cool idea, and I just don't know.
I
how they
think
can
the
mess up
second one
first
could be cool.
Dude, James Gunn is so excited. Like he's so exciting.
Yeah, he's perfect.
He's the guy
He's
who made
perfect for that
the
stuff.
Guardians.
Yeah.
And then Matt Reeves, like I was saying, I love him. And then I like that he's doing like a detective noir
Now-
version of Batman.
I know
I'll
why
be
you're
re-
scared because
like,
James.
I'll
You think
really
James
be-
Gunn is gonna be like all like lighthearted? I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be a lighthearted
Maybe,
movie.
but
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like I
No,
said
he
with
makes
DC,
dark
I think
Before Guardians.
any director that likes DC Universe is obviously gonna realize that it's like a darker universe than Marvel. That's not my problem with it. I'm just worried about the cast. Like, honestly, I wish different people were playing different roles.
Well, I mean, it's Idris Elba now instead of Will Smith.
Idris Elba's
Yeah.
good.
Margot Robbie was good.
Margot Robbie was
was
good.
She's
But
a great.
she's so
She's a
beautiful,
great.
dude.
She's a great cast for
And,
Harley Quinn.
and James Gunn can be dark because he directed that movie Super with Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
And that movie's pretty dark and it gets
Dwight?
pretty brutal. Yeah.
Listen, James Gunn is the right guy.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
And I'm not gonna debate that because
Yeah, don't.
I'm just worried about the cast, man.
All right.
I'm worried about Jared
Well,
Leto
yeah,
as
yeah.
Joker.
But what were you
honestly.
saying? What were
Yeah,
you saying?
Jared Leto's Joker is a fucking mess.
It's
I'm sorry,
It's
it's
shit
a mess.
show, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
The whole tattoo shit is fucking
Yeah, and
stupid.
his laugh sounds so strained and forced. Like,
It's like, yeah, you're great in Blade Runner, but fuck
is he
off with
great
Joker.
in Blade Runner? He's acceptable in Blade Runner. I have to
He's
say.
good.
No, he's good.
He's pretty damn good,
He's
man.
good. I
You know,
like-
David
He's
Bowie
solid.
was supposed to do that part until he passed away.
Jared Leto has had some
I
good
would
roles,
love
dude.
that.
I know we shit on him a lot,
Oh,
but
no,
he's
yeah.
good.
He's great in Dallas Buyers Club
And Requiem for a Dream.
and Panic Room. I like
Oh,
him.
I love him in Panic Room.
He's
And it's-
almost unrecognizable.
And
in
it's like
Panic Room. I forget his name.
3 seconds in Fight Club.
Yeah.
Dude, Panic Room is such
Just
a
the
good
shit
beat,
beat
yeah.
out of
Whenever
it.
people talk about Fincher, they never. Everybody
Live action
disregards
for
Panic Room. Everybody disregards everything like that. The
And
game.
the game. I love
Oh.
the game.
The game's great. Panic
The
Room's
game
great.
is like-
Panic Room is great.
I really like the
3.
I haven't seen
We don't
Panic
talk
Room.
about that. He disowned it.
I've seen, I think,
Yeah, I think those are the
I've
two.
seen every Fincher movie.
I haven't seen
My favorite director.
or Panic Room. What other
Great.
movies haven't I seen by him?
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be a
you
fan
see
of Panic
Benjamin
Room
Button?
though. I don't
Yeah, I
think
saw that.
I don't
I
think
like
calling it. But Panic Room is. Do you remember Don't Breathe? Did you ever see that? So Don't Breathe steals a lot of
Yeah.
of what Panic Room is.
Is Don't Breathe about the guy like who's blind?
Right.
Yeah, and then
Finds, like,
there's
the
a
preteens or
scene
whatever.
where they put a turkey baster with cum in his mouth, and it comes out of his nose.
Oh my!
It's I mean, the movie's fun, but it's a
I did have fun the first time, but yeah.
Besides
I
the
mean,
following,
he
I
just
think I've
rips
seen
off
everything
Fincher.
by him.
Oh my!
Oh,
dude,
I haven't
no,
seen
it's
Girl with the Dragon.
rip-off.
Right,
I
yeah.
haven't
It's
Girl-
disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, there's. I mean,
Like it's not like fan service. Like
Yeah.
he just rips off exact shots
Yeah, yeah.
from when.
yeah, no.
It's
There's
so
there's a
bad.
part where a
That's
gun
whack.
gets fired. There's a part where a gun gets fired. I think in the kid's mouth or near the kid's mouth, and they do the slow mo like shot, the cheeks puffing up like in Fight Club when Edward Norton shoots himself.
The director of that movie is the biggest fucking Fincher fan. of
Right,
all time.
and then what's
Like,
funny is he went on to direct this new Girl in the Spider's Web.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And it
Same
was-
guy.
it was- I think did it come out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
he
said it was
I heard it was
garbage.
shit.
People said it was
Yeah.
garbage.
Whatever his name is, Alvarez, Fede Alvarez or
Yeah,
something.
he-
The only Fincher movie I
I
don't
hate
think I've
people that
seen.
rip shit off like that.
Well, and not
Besides-
even like
It's-
that.
I like the fan service stuff. Like if you love somebody and you give them a little nod.
Right.
Yeah.
And Tarantino
But
does
like the
that.
beginning of Don't Breathe is so.
And everyone does it with
fucking-
Tarantino. Like at
It's
least
so
one season
stolen.
of the movie, like that, like people that are directors that are really heavy into Tarantino. Like almost every movie they make, you can see like one scene or one character or one.
I like the hat
Essence.
tip. I like the hat tip.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and Tarantino does it. Well, and Tarantino
Tarantino's
does it.
great,
He
dude.
does it from a lot of what? Oh yeah, I'm wearing a Kill Bill shirt. Tarantino does it he does fan service to a lot of other movies, but it's not like that's his. Like, Don't Breathe feels exactly like Panic Room almost.
Do you think
I mean, I know
at the
that-
risk of an insult?
It's a different.
to Fincher?
It's kind of a different plot.
Yeah, I think it is honestly.
No. Dude, like
His
the beginning
visual-
of Don't Breathe, he steals shots from Panic Room.
Yeah.
Steals them, like the way the camera moves and everything.
Yeah,
Steals.
and just
Steals.
the whole atmosphere. I don't know, man. And no one really talked about it, but I think it's just a blatant ripoff.
The
Yeah,
only
no,
movies
it
I
is.
haven't seen.
But Tarantino will use like I'm.
David
Dude,
Fincher is
dude,
my favorite.
I've been trying to say this for a minute.
Like
Tarantino.
Every time Colin talks, I stay quiet.
Tarantino uses shots from movies, but like he makes his own story, and he'll be like, I'll use this shot in a similar way. But anyway,
The only movies I haven't seen from Fincher, don't count Alien 3, is Panic Room
Never watched Alien
and,
3.
and Girl
With
and
Dragon
the-
Tattoo.
Dragon Tattoo.
Okay,
those are the only two.
Panic Room you
I've
could skip. I don't think you like it too much.
I think Panic Room's a lot of fun.
No, it's great. I don't think it's Colin's kind of movie.
I think you'll like
Girl with a Dragon
I
Tattoo
liked
is a must watch. Must.
Everything else I really liked. Zodiac is
You should watch
probably
Panic
one of
That's
my.
why
It's in my top
Fincher-
25.
Don't skip Panic Room. Panic Room's great.
Fincher's my favorite director by a mile
Panic-
and a half. I would never
Everyone.
betray him.
Okay, so Balti's is Fincher. Mine's probably Villeneuve.
Villeneuve. Mine's
Didn't
probably
he-
Tarantino.
Yeah. Like
I
said,
mean, it's just-
nobody makes
Yeah.
movies like Fincher, dude. He's so
Yeah.
careful,
No, I mean,
so immaculate.
yeah, I mean, Fincher and Villeneuve.
They have a lot of stuff in common.
They're probably
They have a lot of stuff in common.
Tarantino, Fincher,
They're
Villeneuve.
Fincher
they're
is like-
perfectionists. Both of them are
Here,
perfectionists.
I would say Fincher
That's
is like the perfectionist of like dramas, and Villeneuve is like perfectionist of sci-fi.
And now, like,
Well, thrillers. I
I
would
mean,
say Fincher's more of
it's a
thriller.
teeter-totter. Like, my
Do you
favorite
say
director is
Fincher's more of a
Fincher.
thriller
Yeah.
than a drama?
I mean, I think he only has like two dramas, which I would say were probably Benjamin Button and Social Network. The rest are straight up thrillers.
They're all
Mystery
thrillers. Dude, you have to watch Girl. You
yeah,
own
yeah,
it, right?
I own it.
Seven.
Watch it.
Saving it for rainy
Seven,
days.
man.
Wait, did you see
Seven's
Seven?
a
I haven't seen
masterpiece.
Seven.
Seven is a masterpiece.
Oh,
A
yeah.
masterpiece.
I need to
I'm
see
sorry,
Seven.
it is a masterpiece.
But
Yeah.
but
I really need to see
that
that.
being said, Seven's a masterpiece. I think because someone pinned them together against on Instagram, but I think Prisoners is better than Seven. Just because you guys are talking Fincher and Villeneuve.
by the way, both movies I've given a 10 out of 10.
Right? Yeah.
Hard to pick.
Yeah.
Very different stories. Both so thrilling. So
Mystery.
you're on your edge of
Yeah.
your seat
Prisoners
the
is so
entire
good. Is
time.
Prisoners original? Like it's not
Very
based off a
original.
book.
I
no,
believe
it's
so.
not a
That's
book.
I don't think
I don't
so.
know if he wrote it though. I don't know if
Did he write the
Villeneuve
script?
wrote it, but
Best director of all time,
I mean-
Alfred Hitchcock. Just wanted to keep that out there because we talk about our favorite directors, but Hitchcock people don't never say it's their favorite. Hitchcock's the best.
I would say
do anything
Hitchcock.
for him.
I would say Hitchcock's the best, but not my favorite.
No, I agree.
Right.
My favorite is Fincher, but Hitchcock. There's nobody like Hitchcock,
Yeah, I mean,
dude.
it
That
just-
guy is so genius.
Well, and there probably honestly wouldn't be a Fincher without Hitchcock.
There
I'm
wouldn't
sure.
be there
probably, like-
wouldn't be a lot of anything
Right.
without Hitchcock.
Yeah.
What he did for cinema is
I need to see a lot more.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
only seen
that's
two
right.
Hitchcock
You need to
movies.
see a lot
I've
of
only seen
Hitchcock.
Rear Window and Vertigo.
don't you own North by Northwest?
I haven't
Why
seen
haven't you watched it?
Speaking of which,
Dude, it's so great.
I don't know if you heard me or not, but Christopher Nolan's next movie is supposed to be a combination of North by Northwest and Inception.
That sounds great.
I'm
will
just-
watch it.
I know you guys aren't a huge Nolan
No,
fanatic.
no.
I
I know
fucking
I
love
say that.
Nolan.
I just
Fucking
think he's
love Nolan.
overhyped, but he's great. All his movies are
Yeah,
great.
he's overhyped
All
for
his
sure.
movies are great. All his movies are great.
But-
all of them.
All of his movies for me range from six to
yeah,
eight.
I think I've
Who?
given all his movies
All
8 or 9s.
Nolan's.
All of Nolan's I've given 8 or 9s. All of them.
8 or 9s out
You
of
haven't
10.
given 110 to
Never. I've never given
And
it.
Dark
you're-
Knight, Interstellar,
The
Dunkirk. Dunkirk was my
my
first.
favorite Nolan movie is Interstellar by far.
My favorite Nolan movie is Dunkirk.
Yeah, me too.
And I would give it a 9.
Dunkirk
Dunkirk
is an 8 out of 8 for me. Dark Knight's an 8 out of 8. Interstellar
Wow.
is a 7 out of 8.
I actually like Interstellar, then Dark Knight, then
Dunkirk.
Inception, then Memento, then Dunkirk.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm a big fan of Memento though.
Yeah, Memento was awesome.
It's
Dun-
exciting.
Dun-
It's so
It
exciting.
was the second one I've seen. By now.
Dunkirk, I don't think Nolan will make. I mean, I can't say
But-
that because this new one sounds true. I don't think Nolan will make a movie that works
I
with
think
me
Nolan's
more
moving,
than Dunkirk.
moving towards like
So
a different
many.
kind of like. After I saw Dunkirk, I saw a huge tonal change in Nolan.
Oh yeah,
From just like really solid
Nolan
ass
knows
like
what the fuck to do.
solid
and
ass like
leave him do.
sellers. Dunkirk
was
is not a
great.
seller, for an example. Like I don't think it's
not.
gonna
I don't think
pack
so
out
either.
movies, but
I mean,
thought
it
was
did, but
Yeah, it
but
Well, now
I get what you're saying. Like it's
It's
very
not like his
different.
other movies.
Nolan is
Inception is a fucking theater filler.
Nolan is a household
Dunkirk,
name now
or I mean,
by far.
What
Yeah.
is?
Nolan?
Oh,
Christopher Nolan is a household name.
Yeah, I mean probably
You
large in
attach
part.
that to a movie, and people are going to go watch it. It's
Yeah.
great.
But what's
He
great?
makes good movies. I love him.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
great is I think the Batman movies are
they're
what were like a stepping stone for him to be able to create big
Right.
budget,
Yeah.
but yet like great movies.
Everything before that.
Like,
Okay,
no-
so he did Prestige in between Batman Begins and Dark
Dude.
Knight, but before that,
His
Prestige
movies
is
are
awesome.
great.
it was The Following was his first movie, and then it was like some weird short, and then he did Memento. Then he did I think I think it was either Batman Begins or one other movie before it. Then after that he did Prestige, Dark Knight, and then he just
I love
Inception,
the Prestige.
Dark Knight Rises, and so on, Interstellar.
He's great. I
I think no way. If it
was
wasn't for Batman, no way he gets the budget for Interstellar or
No.
Inception.
And Interstellar made
Interstellar
a
is
fuck ton
not.
of
It's
money.
not a script. I think that sells right off. But you attach Christopher Nolan to it.
Right.
It's a
I saw
seller.
it 3 times in theaters.
But to answer your question earlier, Denny did not write Prisoners. In that, apparently that screenplay was like waiting to be made for a while. And originally it was supposed to be Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale were going to star in Prisoners. And Bryan Singer, who directed Bohemian Rhapsody, was going to direct it. But Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg decided to do The Fighter instead,
which is
which is a great movie.
The Fighter,
I own it.
Fighter.
You
It's
wanna borrow
the
it?
director of Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle.
Silver
David O.
Linings
Russell.
Playbook. I love you.
Yeah, but The Fighter.
The
Fighter's incredible.
American Hustle or Silver Linings.
Silver
Or The
Linings,
Fighter.
yes. American Hustle, you don't have to watch it. Silver Linings is a must watch.
I remember thinking American Hustle was so great when I first saw it,
And
it
then
is.
it's like
It is good, but it's pretty like forgettable.
Dude, I have an anecdote.
But The Fighter's so good.
I remember I was in Chile when Interstellar came out. My dad and I, huge movie fans, obviously, were so fucking excited. We got tickets to like the midnight showing. Dude, we were hyped as fuck. So we went with my cousin. Funny anecdote. So we're sitting down. Theater's packed to the brim. Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously one of the more iconic scenes in the movie when they go in the water planet with the waves.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" Like the theater's silent, dude. And I think somebody gets like, does somebody die? Yeah, right.
One person dies,
Yeah.
yeah.
When the guy dies, the theater's silent. My dad goes, in Spanish, he goes, "Se murió mi partner," which is like my partner died, like my friend. And dude, me and my cousin lost it. We were cracking up. Like the theater was so silent. He said it like it just came out of him. And we were laughing our asses off. And then after the movie, it's like one of those things, like one of those memorable quotes we always bring up. We always say to him all the time. It's till to this day. So it was like one of the most memorable things.
You gotta
I
tell me
remember.
to say that to him when he comes in town. I'm just gonna say it to
you
him
have
straight
to
up.
say it. Yeah, you have to say it to him. It's so funny.
He'll be like, "What the fuck?"
We're waiting for you.
Like
Oh,
Jar Jar.
my dad said
John.
he might come to LA when we go.
Oh, May
May
7th.
7th.
So,
I don't know if
listen
I
to
talked to you. I'm going to LA May 7th for my Israel orientation.
And
Ooh.
I'm also going to
taking
May
a small
7th.
trip.
Listen to this amazing
May 7th.
collision of events. So he has to go
Should
for
we cut
his
this
Colin,
part out?
you're so cute, dude.
Thanks.
Should we cut this
It'll
part
be
out?
really quick.
Why?
It'll be really quick.
No.
This is important.
No,
What
dude,
I'm about to say.
Lands? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
he has to
come
go on
visit
his
LA,
Israel
baby.
And he has to be at the orientation on May 7th.
Right.
And I was also separately, with or without them, going to go to LA May 7th.
Dude,
for David Gilmour of Pink Floyd's guitar collection on display. And I was going to look at all his guitars, all 120 of them.
Ballsy.
You said with or without him?
Yeah.
That's like almost a Bono song.
With
With
or
or without
without
you.
Also a Beatles song, Within You, Without You. Interstellar made a fucking
Don't,
you guys wanna
don't
do a-
ever mention the Beatles.
Do you guys
with
wanna do a
name
rendition
like
of Barbara
Bono,
Ann?
right? Bono's the.
You guys wanna do a
magician.
rendition of Barbara Ann?
I'm just going to auto-tune you.
You guys want to do a rendition of Barbara
Kidding.
Ann?
Ba 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 ra-
Ba 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 ran.
No. Ba 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 Baran. Ba 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 Baran.
And then you have to come in with
ba 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 ba.
Take my hand.
Take my hand.
I forgot the lyrics.
You got
Took
me
her
rocking
to
and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbara Ann, ba 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 Barbara Ann. I went to a dance, I was looking for romance. I saw Barbara Ann, and I thought I'd take a chance, Barbara Ann.
Ba 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 ba
That's a
ba
banger.
What a banger!
Yeah.
Pet Sound's second favorite
what
album,
the
maybe.
hell were
Third
we
favorite
saying?
album. We were talking
What are we
about
talking about?
the LA trip that we're taking.
Oh yeah,
A little LA trip. Give me a high fiver.
May 7th.
And it looks like Ethan screwed us over again with fake Disney tickets.
No, wait. He never got. We never got an answer.
Yeah, we did.
What, in dinner? What did he say?
She said something about his. Okay, so Ethan said that
Is this
his
too
mom.
personal?
yeah, let's wait.
This is too personal for the podcast.
Or-
We'll talk about it
or
after.
say it
We'll talk
and
about it
then cut
after.
it out.
We'll talk about it after.
All right.
But in other news, President Barack Obama back to the news.
Back in office.
Shout out to Obama. I love you, man. You're such a nice gentleman. That's it. Sorry. I just think he's a great guy.
Michelle Obama
Yeah, how many times have you met?
is a
Do not say anything bad about her.
no. She was,
Michelle Obama, shout out.
all I was gonna say is Michelle Obama was on Conan O'Brien's podcast.
Oh, nice.
Look, this is all I gotta say.
This is why we need video podcast at the end, dude.
Oh man.
Don't worry, video podcast coming soon.
Yeah,
Coming soon.
within like.
We're trying to. 3
Dunkirk's
years.
just my favorite though from Nolan, dude. Like the
so
aesthetic and everything is so great.
Okay.
I walked out and I wasn't sure what I thought.
I was riveted.
I
No,
went back.
I knew it was a 9 when I walked out.
I walked out and after the movie, obviously, and then went back 2 days later to rewatch it by myself without anybody near me because the people I was watching it with
Right.
can't appreciate these kind of movies. They'll be anonymous. But I walked back in. It was before I knew you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
way before. I walked back in,
even when I was
watched
a
it,
little kid.
and I fucking loved
Well,
it.
and
I've
I-
seen it a total of, I think, 4 times.
And I saw it in Irvine, California, on a massive screen in 70 millimeter film.
I
You
wish.
see, I think that adds to the experience.
Dude,
And Nolan in
I've
every
never had a
movie,
movie theater experience
prior to
like
that has always done digital.
When
Always
you
done
take a
digital.
trip
Always
to
said, I
an art house.
want to film digital. And
to
then
what? Art House. Well, we
finally-
need to make a trip to that theater. I saw it in Irvine. All right, go ahead, Colin. Sorry for cutting you off.
I was just gonna say
Hey,
Nolan.
maybe if you just talk about more interesting things.
I was talking about the
That's not
movie.
Colin, you
Look.
see how I let you speak?
Yes, thank you.
Nolan
Nolan
that's
was
why we're best friends.
always pure digital. He said in Dark Knight interviews and in Interstellar. I think Interstellar was his first one he did film, but he finally adapted to film for I believe Interstellar and Dunkirk. And I wish I could have seen the 70 millimeter. That would have been awesome. I have never seen a movie in like actual film.
Oh,
I have
I've
never.
seen that and Hateful Eight in film.
Hateful Eight, I went
Do you,
to Town
believe?
Square.
Do you think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood will get a film release, or is it being
Uh,
recorded in digital?
They will not know.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Damn
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure it's digital because he made such a like announcement and big deal out of it when Hateful Eight was made on film. So I feel like he would have.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
don't think he shot it in that type,
Yeah.
in film, in real film.
If he did though,
That'd be sick.
awesome.
I mean, we're obviously going.
I mean, we're gonna.
There's
yeah.
something so beautiful about going to like. It's like an event.
Right. I've the best experiences, the most fun I've had in a movie theater is seeing Django and Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. When I went with the 70 millimeter showing. It was great, and it's so beautiful. How there's like an overture and everything, and it feels like like going to like a theater. Like
Well,
it feels real.
yeah,
it
and
feels
then-
like exciting. And there's
Right.
an intermission.
And the intermission happens at such a fun time.
Yeah.
The intermission happens, I think, right after the old man gets shot.
Yep.
And you don't know who poisoned the
Yeah,
coffee.
you don't know who poisoned. And
Yeah.
then it's right there. You get an intermission. You come back.
Yeah.
I
And I
like
remember
that.
seeing
I like that
it.
feeling.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
Because I
that's
saw
very
it
nice.
in film or whatever, and it was packed. The whole place was packed. And then I remember the intermission happened. And I've never seen anything like this movie, but like people who didn't know each other, everybody was turning around and were like, "What do you think's happening? Who do you think it is?" And it was just so
that's
cool.
great. I've only gone to 2 movies with an intermission. One of those is Hateful Eight. Guess the other one.
Don't tell
I was
me.
little.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
And it was the first time I cried in a movie.
So Titanic.
That'd be sick. I wish I saw
Oh.
Titanic. I think I was too young for Titanic, honestly. 1999 Titanic?
Yeah.
Too
I'm
young.
not sure.
4 years old.
Can you give us a year?
I don't know the year. Maybe like 2004, 2005.
King Kong.
No,
Just trying to
it's
think
not
of
long
it.
enough. Think about long movies. Think about...
King Kong's like 3 hours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I did go see that in theaters.
Day After
We went to
Tomorrow?
see- Lord of the Rings, The Last
Oh,
Hope.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
dude, I was with my mom and my brother, and I remember I was scared to go. I don't know why. Oh, I was scared because Smeagol scared me. Scared the shit out of me. And then we watched it, and I remember at the end, I'm sitting next to my brother, and Frodo and Sam are getting split up at the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
And I was crying so hard. I was like, I don't want him to be Spider-Man, dude. I was so little. And I was like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Unfortunately, the only Lord of the Rings-esque movie I've seen in theater was Hobbit 1. And had it not been for my ride home was my friend, I would have walked out. And that was in middle school.
Oh, wow. I love the Hobbit books, by the way.
Oh,
They're so well written.
I've never read
So
the
well
Hobbit
written.
books, but I've read the Lord of the Rings.
I've never read them.
I
like,
haven't,
all
I
the
haven't
way
read The
through.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing about Lord of the Rings, the books. You're gonna be reading a lot about setting, and you
Well,
can't
I
go.
love that, though.
Yeah.
me too.
I'm just letting you know. You cannot go into it kind of tired. It's not a book that you read before bed. You have to read it during the day
Oh.
because you will fall asleep just due to nature.
Right.
But there's like 2 or 3 pages sometimes just dedicated to one setting, and at first you're like, all right, kind of get the show on the road. But as you keep reading the book, you realize like how great it is, and that's why I think Peter Jackson had such an easy time. Maybe not an easy time, but like he had a direct path to actually make the movie because it was so descriptive.
Right.
It's like awesome to
There's
read.
a lot of
It's-
content for sure.
It's really rewarding to read, and it's very descriptive. It's one of the most descriptive books I've ever read. I haven't read many books though.
Yeah, me either.
There's something I wanted to talk
You
about.
should read it. It's awesome.
Back to the horror stuff. Sorry.
Okay.
I still need to watch the new Blair Witch with you guys because it's one of the most memorable times I've had in the theater where I was by myself, and the movie sucks ass. It's horrible, terrible, terrible. And then the last 15 minutes come on, and you feel so horrified. It's so well made. Like the movie was
Yeah,
made
I
for those
wanna
last
see it.
15 minutes.
Is it more horrifying than
It's
the
horrifying.
first one?
So it would have been
Yes.
more effective as a short.
But the first one's
And I'm a big fan of the first
Yeah.
one, by the way, obviously.
But
I'm
it's
a
just-
huge found footage guy. Dude, the last 15 minutes of the movie are so scary that when the credits roll, I was by myself. I was at the top row of the theater. The credits roll and it's black, pitch black, and the music's like super scary. I ran out of the theater with a feeling that something was behind me. I ran out,
Man.
and then I couldn't sleep that night.
Yeah, we have to.
I thought
It's
you
short, too,
I thought you were gonna
It's
see.
short.
I thought you were gonna say. I
We
read
need to have
out.
a horror movie night, and we'll watch Rec 2 and that, and something else will bring us a few more things.
I thought you were gonna say I ran out of the theater with a bucket of popcorn on my head.
No, I would have crashed.
True.
But I actually I don't think I've ever been in the theater and felt so scared in my life.
Do you think there's a
Ever.
shittier horror movies? I wouldn't even consider it horror, but than Slender Man.
Shittier.
Like obviously there's like way lower budget and way cheesier.
No, I
and
don't
way
think so. I mean,
but Slender Man is like decently budgeted. It feels
just
like.
falls apart.
It's
The movie
just
falls
so freaking bad.
Yeah, I'm
It was
trying to
by far the
think.
worst movie I saw last year, and
I
one of
mean,
the only movies
so
ever
worse
received
than-
a 1. Worse than what?
yeah, I
The
rated
Nun?
it. I rated
Which
it
one?
The
1 or
Nun?
2.
Oh, way worse than the Nun. Way worse than the Nun.
Oh my, the
The Nun
Nun
is a masterpiece compared to
the Nun is actually well shot and stuff. Like I mean,
Like, actually, they
to a
tried.
point. Like they tried. Slenderman was like, okay, the story of Slenderman is scary.
Slender Man is what
We
happens.
know that people will buy a ticket to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a YouTube video about Slenderman price would scare
Have
me
you watched
more than-
Marble Hornets yet?
No,
You have
told
to.
me.
What is it?
So it's to me, that's the real Slenderman like lore. It's these guys got together and they made this thing called Marble Hornets. It's 86 videos or 87 on YouTube, and they released them
Is it like creepypasta?
kind of. So some videos they're like journal entries. Some
Okay.
are 30 seconds, some are like 8 minutes. Okay, and you can watch them like you can watch 3 at a time and then be done and then come back the next day. And it's like the Slenderman story. It's old. I don't know if it holds up anymore, but it's so well made. Like these guys
Oh,
really,
man, that reminds me of.
these guys like really thought about the lore and they made an interesting story. And it's like a YouTube video. It's like found footage. It makes sense for it to be on YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like journal entries. Like some entries,
And
they're 45 seconds of some random thing, and you could find meaning in it, like in the background, and like there was forums everywhere on the internet when they were coming out. It was like a
and it's marble,
Years of
like
project.
a marble ball, like marble with a B.
yeah, like a marble ball.
Okay.
Mhm.
Marble Hornets.
Marble Hornets, and these guys are great. And I mean, I like the way it ended. It's like open ended.
So it goes together.
I mean, they built their Slenderman lore.
Okay.
And I think that's what Slenderman should be.
Okay.
They built what Slenderman should be. Like the lore of Slenderman with the little children, I like that. It makes sense, but they have cryptic stuff in their videos, and people were talking about it, and people were excited about it. It just makes I like when a community comes together and like they discuss what's happening. You know.
Yeah.
Slenderman's very scary. Is that? Oh my god. Horror movie night. We need to watch Grave Encounters. Colin has never seen it.
Oh my
Best
gosh.
twist of all time.
Great. I don't know about best twist.
Yeah,
of all
I mean,
time,
I'm saying
but,
it like IP.
but it is
IP.
like, yeah. It's one of the like most.
Your
it's one-
jaws open.
Yes,
like,
it's one of the
oh
biggest
my
moments
God.
where you literally say, "Oh shit!" Like what?
Literally, oh fuck.
Okay, so here's the thing. Even though like this shit's like stupid to me now, when I was in middle school, I had like a sleepover with my friend Aaron.
I've always been scared of that stuff.
The Rake.
Yeah,
Oh
me
my fuck. The Rake is fucking scary. But and we watched like all these like fake. I mean, all horror's fake, but like
Yeah.
the best thing is to.
I mean,
Yeah, not all, but like the best thing is to try to immerse you, right? Try to
if you're immersed,
You're-
that's how you get someone to be scared.
Yeah. So we were all like super immersed. We were like middle schoolers. We didn't really watch that many scary movies. We pulled up a video on the Rake, which is a character in like the creepypasta like lore. So we're in we're in middle school. We're very malleable, very scared, very wimpy, and we just watched these videos. And dude, we were so scared. Like all the lights off. It was like freaking like 10 o'clock at night. It wasn't even like 2 in the morning. It was like 10 o'clock. All of us were like under blankets, and people didn't have them. We're like under other people's blankets, just over their heads.
Yeah.
We're watching this video, probably like 15 minutes long, and it's just like, it's nothing like creepy, but it's just this guy talking about the Rake, and then all of a sudden they show like, obviously fake footage, but at the time you're immersed, so like it's so scary. And
It's
we
so
were
scary,
shitting
yeah.
our pants all night. None of us slept at all.
Yeah, I have kind of the same story.
It's such a great
I have a
memory to me.
similar story.
It's such a great memory.
My friend Alex and I,
Yeah.
we had like 2 or 3 flash drives. So during the week we'd go to school, right? In high school. And I would like torrent, I would torrent all horror movies, like 6 or 7, okay? And we'd take them to Alex's house. We'd all sit on the bed, put on the big TV, okay? We're all in this tiny bedroom, on the bed. Shout out to Alex and Anthony and you guys know Anthony. Oh my god, I'm so scared of Jack the Killer.
Jeff.
And Jeff the Killer, sorry. And shout out to Dan, my friend Dan. So we all go and we watch these horror movies. We watch probably 100, dude. We do it every weekend. And there's sometimes we'd be so scared. Everyone's like under the blanket, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone's like holding on to each other.
Yeah.
Those are great memories.
And-
Have you seen Trick or Treat, the
Yes.
anthology movie?
I've watched it.
I remember
Very
watching
good.
that for a horror movie marathon, being scared shitless.
We should do. Okay, if we ever we will eventually do cameras and stuff.
Mhm.
But we should
For the
do,
podcast?
Yeah.
No, we're going
You know
to
what
have
we should
video
do?
and stuff.
You know what we should do is when we eventually inherit video footage. We should have it set up during the movie, and then we can cut out all the bleak parts. But like during all the scary parts, we can have those parts featured, maybe in like the intro of the movie or intro of the video.
Yeah.
That could be fun. That's a good idea.
Hopefully, though, we don't feel too aware of the camera where like we have to put our own performances.
No. Well, what we could do
Today
is
we're
maybe
watching Rec 2.
maybe what we could do is have an outsider put the camera somewhere where we don't know. It could be small or
I
something.
mean, but now we know.
Now we know.
But now I know.
It'll be like
Or maybe
a,
not.
But I was
maybe
gonna say
we
a
won't put
quick
that
story. Me and I was probably like 10. Is me and my friend and his sister and her friend, and we were just reading about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like we were just reading like all the true stuff.
Leatherface.
Yeah, and I was spending the night at their house, and I was just freaked out. And my mom was at the grocery store, and I was just sure. I was sure that she was being murdered by the Texas
Told
Chainsaw
us the
Massacre.
story.
Yeah, at the grocery store. So I called her, and I was like, "Come pick me up." I was crying.
Oh, dude. To me, that's why horror is like my
I love it.
favorite thing because I'm actually scared of these things. Like,
Well, and then when it's done
I
right,
always get scared.
yeah, and when it's done right, it's so effective.
Yeah.
and it's like the most creative genre when it's done right.
We went to an escape room called The Basement.
Oh yeah,
Which, dude, again, like, it's so well done. Like, I'm probably the biggest scaredy cat out of all of
The
us.
second
like all our
the
friends.
bags were over our head, I was like,
Yeah, they
immersed.
put
Yeah.
they put bags like
Immersed.
what are
Immersed.
those called? Like
Just-
hoods, like these hoods over your head.
Yeah.
knapsacks.
Yeah.
And then
Little
they
black.
drag you in a room and this live actor's like grabbing you and stuff.
It was great.
It's so well done, and
And then you discover live actors
know
that
it's
you didn't
fake.
know were there.
you know
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fake.
Deep down, you want to know. You want to believe it's fake.
Yeah. I mean, okay, Colton and Ethan were like MVPs of like not being scared. I was
No,
horrified.
Yeah,
I'm
I had to put on a
scared.
I was
brave
having
face,
so much
dude,
fun, though.
because everyone
Oh
told
no,
me.
it's so fun to be
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I made Ethan go in the room to go get the live actor. So what happened was the live actor was handcuffed,
I
handcuffed to a pipe, and nobody was talking to him. He just had like fake blood all over him.
No.
And then
He was a big dude. He was just
Yeah,
taking up
big.
the whole room.
And it was like it was dark in the room, but it was flashing the lights. It would go. It was like it was almost like a strobe effect, but like slower. So you couldn't ever see like his motion. Like at any moment, he could just
Yeah.
go. So I made Ethan go in and get the key and unlock it.
You had to crawl through his chimney, by the way, when it's pitch black and we have one flashlight, and it's like we're passing it around because you can't see
Oh,
very
man.
well.
Yeah.
It was a really well done
And
escape room.
as soon as the chimney opened, I knew I wasn't going. I was like, I made sure I was like, let's split up. I'll stay here with like with a couple of you guys. Don't leave me. Jordan or Cole and Ethan, go in the chimney.
And then I kept screaming at every little
Yeah.
thing. And
Oh no!
Balti
Every
jump.
time you screamed, it would make me so scared, dude. I was horrified.
I was the scariest thing to me, other than the live actor, was obviously like the kids' room was all
The
drawn.
kids' room,
But
and you
here's the
could
thing.
hear the little kids talking.
Here's the thing.
And the little girl singing.
No.
Here's the thing about the room that was really creepy for me. I don't know if it was for you guys, but when I would go into a room, I'd be scared to go back to the room prior
Yeah,
because
because-
I thought something would change. And
Yeah.
like, for
Yeah.
example, an actor would be under
That's
a
why I
bed, for
always-
example.
I
That's why I
have
looked
a
under the
buddy.
bed every single time. I looked under the sheets every single time. Because what if somebody like slipped in there and then you're like just
You never
trying
know.
to look for shit,
So
and
you
then
know-
you turn around and then they're underneath the sheets. You know?
Yeah.
You know, there's some haunted houses.
I was always checking over my shoulder.
I was just talking with my friend about this because there's like there's those ones they do here where they can touch you and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's like haunted houses across the country, and people will sign stuff and sign up
Yeah.
for it where they can
No.
pretty much do anything but kill you.
The number one is the I think nobody has ever completed it. It's called McCamey Manor. Have you heard of McCamey Manor? So it's like a psychological thing. Okay, this guy runs it. No payment. The payment is food for his dogs. You have to bring him food for his dogs. Okay,
Okay.
no one has ever completed it. It's like an 8-hour thing.
Oh my god.
One person, and it's so psychological. Like they can do anything to you, anything, and nobody has ever completed. Like the toughest people sign up. He handpicks the people that sign up.
And what do they do? A safe word or something to get him out? Or?
So they don't have a safe word. It's like when they like some people like pass out. Like some people have like lose sense of reality. It's that bad. They'll like they feed him stuff. They like it's
Screw that.
Not a single. It's been open for a long time. Not a single person has been able to get through it. Nobody.
Wow.
It's called
Screw
McCamey Manor. Look it up.
Wow.
McCaney?
McCamey.
Where's it located?
Like Kansas or something. I would never.
That's
do
a
it.
perfect place for it.
I
honestly.
get scared with the basement. I could never do anything like that. But
Screw
The
that.
basement was like I was very timid the whole time, but I couldn't
Dude.
say I was horrified.
you guys were. Yeah, you guys are. No, you guys didn't seem horrified. to me.
Well-
You and Ethan did not.
There was times
And-
where I was. I was just
Yeah.
putting on a
Well,
face.
yeah, which was good because you guys made me feel a little more safe. If everybody was horrified in there, I don't know what I would have done.
Just sit in the corner.
Well, remember when we were on the computer? I made sure to get as close to the corner as I could, and I made sure that somebody was next to me just in case. Dude, I was like, nobody is touching me, and we made it out.
Yeah.
We did good. I thought we did good.
We should probably wrap up.
Yeah, we should wrap up the podcast.
I could keep talking for
I
hours.
could-
Yeah, so let's
yeah.
wrap up.
So, all right.
Seen Avengers? I just read this thing that said.
We should wrap up, but
But just really quick, it said that. Hold on. Wait for it. Says there's reportedly a scene in Avengers Endgame that took 14 months to prepare for, with over 70 trailers needed for actors and actresses. So it's probably a massive scene. I'm guessing it's like the final.
it's gonna be
battle or
the
something.
final battle.
Yeah.
How are they gonna kill Thanos?
Man, one of my favorite scenes, I just think it's so cool, like visual effects wise, is Thor going up against Thanos. It's so cool.
When Thor throws the hammer, dude.
Not
That
even
whole
a
battle
hammer,
in
a
Wakanda
fucking
is
axe,
sick.
dude.
What does he say when he comes down? He's like,
He
Oh,
goes,
sorry,
you should have
it's
aimed
an
for the
axe,
head.
yeah.
That's what he
No,
says.
but
It's not a hammer anymore. It's
no,
an axe.
when Thor comes down, he's like, oh yeah, he goes, bring me Thanos, and then he
Yeah.
like starts running, dude.
Thor is the best Avenger.
Thor
He's
is
so
my
bad.
favorite Avenger for
and
sure.
He was my least favorite Avenger at the beginning.
Me too. Me
but then
too.
Ragnarok
Me too.
happened.
Well, I
and
really
then-
liked it one a lot. Then
Yeah, I did not.
two, The Dark World was really bad. It was on par with
Did
like
you watch
as
Ragnarok?
oh yeah. So Thor 2, The Dark World was really bad, and I think it was like very. They
didn't
just can't
see
do.
that.
They
I
just
didn't
can't
see
do.
that.
They can't do mids for some
Sucks.
reason because yeah, it's bad.
I think
And
the first one sucks too. In my
I
opinion.
like the first one, but Avengers 2, for example, is probably the weakest so far.
Oh,
and it's always the middle.
What
was that called?
Age of Ultron.
Oh, Age
Yeah.
of Ultron. Yeah. So the bad guy was so stupid.
James Spader,
So
dude. It was
stupid.
Robert California AI, dude. But anyway, like, I kind of gave up on the Thor franchise. I was like, it could have been a cool thing. And then Ragnarok came out.
Ragnarok.
So
And
fun.
it was
The
great.
colors
I
were
came
great,
into it
was
blind. I
great.
didn't see any reviews. I just saw, like, it had a pretty decent score. I'm like, oh, it's probably just Marvel fanboys. And I go in, it's great.
Did so much for that
Loved
character.
it.
too.
Loved it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
The Zeppelin at
So
the beginning was
fun.
cool, and
So sick.
I like the tone so far, and they kept that tone. And there was a lot of humor, but that's what Marvel movies should be doing.
I like his
And
new
the,
haircut.
The
dude.
last fight, dude. That
Yeah.
last fight, the one you were doing, where he comes down, he just tears people apart with his thunder, and then Hulk just like with a huge wolf, dude. That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
sick.
The Avengers have a lot of trouble without Thor. I think. Like
Remember when?
when Thor comes down to Wakanda,
Yeah,
you
he
just
wrecks it.
you just know that
Yeah.
he's just a
I mean,
beast.
And it's just he's a pinnacle of that movie. I feel like his whole like he's gone through so
Yeah.
much. He's lost like everything, and then
And he gets the hammer,
gains
and you
everything
just-
back.
yeah, you really follow him through that journey in Infinity War, and then so when he gets to Wakanda to just tear shit apart, dude, it's
I'm so glad
With
fun.
the axe
that
and everything,
they-
like
He's like,
and
"Bring
the
me
plot-
Thanos!"
And the side plot is well done. I like
Yeah.
the side plot. It's funny. Rocket Raccoon with him is funny.
Yeah.
Like it's well done.
I'm glad that they released Ragnarok because I feel like Ragnarok enhanced Infinity War.
Exactly,
I agree.
100%.
I agree.
Without it, it would just be like,
It made Thor more exciting.
made
yeah,
it
I was
more
excited.
exciting.
Every Thor scene, I was like, this is great.
Well, and it not only made it more exciting, but I feel like even though that movie did feel pretty lighthearted, Ragnarok, I feel like it dove so much deeper into that character.
Into his character,
yeah.
We like really got to know him. And then I really love short haircut Thor.
Dude, he looks sick when he
Yeah.
cuts his hair. He looks
and
sick.
one eye,
Yeah.
dude. He just looks.
The one eye, badass.
Yeah.
He's so badass.
Yeah,
He's the most badass Avenger. Now, yeah, I don't think he'll die. I think it's his last movie though. I think he'll go back to his planet. And,
Yeah, I think
and
he'll
stay
take
there.
over
Okay.
Odin's
Odin's
position.
place. Yeah, he has
For
to.
sure.
He has to.
I think that's what's gonna
He's
happen.
a
I think
leader.
just quick. We gotta wrap it up quick. But who do you think is for sure safe, and who do you think is for sure alive?
I think
For sure safe and for sure alive.
Yeah,
for
pick,
sure.
pick two of each.
All right,
One's dead.
I think we'll probably have the same answer, right? So for
It's
sure,
for
safe.
everyone has the same answer.
For sure, safe is
Black
Spider-Man.
Widow. Just kidding.
For sure,
Spider-Man.
for sure, safe is Spider-Man, Black Panther. Those two guaranteed safe.
Well,
Doctor Strange too. I
To
think.
me, Robert Downey Jr. is handing down the torch to Spider-Man. He's like smart.
Yeah,
he'll be.
you saw it in
the
Homecoming
new
a lot,
guy.
too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
he
all
gets
the
it on.
He's passing down the torch.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
All
Great.
the new generation, the new generation staying, which is Black Panther, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is questionable for me.
I
He just
love
started.
Doctor
We
Strange.
just-
no,
we
no,
just
no.
started.
Anyone who got snapped is not going to die.
yeah, no, not at all.
It's the original Avengers that are not
Yes.
safe.
I
which
really,
is
I really do
exciting.
believe
Yeah.
that they didn't die. They went to the Soul Gem.
Yeah. Sorry, they didn't die yet. They're in the Soul Gem
Right.
world. No one's dead.
But it's
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, Ant-Man, I think is gonna be
Ant-Man,
safe.
Ant-Man will
like Ant-Man.
survive, I
Yeah.
think, and they'll make an Ant-Man 3
Anybody who
in the
went
next
to the
couple
world,
years.
yeah, except for Ant-Man. Like Ant-Man will count as one of the people who went to the world.
Also,
he didn't.
we didn't see Ant-Man die because he's in like the quantum realm or
Well,
whatever.
he didn't die.
He didn't
because-
die, and he's the one who's gonna figure out the quantum realm, and that's how everybody comes back.
Okay.
I'm guessing. It seems like in the trailer there was a little shot with everybody wearing suits, special suits.
Yeah.
I'm guessing everybody goes to the quantum realm to get him back.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna guess.
And it's so exciting that we know some people are gonna die because
It's gonna be Iron Man. And
Iron Man
Captain
is
America.
for sure dead.
The
He's
two-
had 4
Captain
movies.
America.
The two
He's been in
leaders.
3
Yeah, they're
The
dead.
two leaders are done.
That is
Captain
disgusting.
America and Iron Man are for sure.
But it's so
They're
exciting.
passing down the torch. Captain America to Black Panther.
Right.
Iron Man to Spider-Man.
Right. And
Done.
it's
They're done.
so exciting because like every Marvel movie or superhero you see, you don't really feel tense because you know they're going to get out of it.
Yeah.
But this is going to be so tense because you're like, these guys are
They're-
like
they can
99%
die.
going to die.
They
They,
can die.
they can
What about-
finally die.
What about mid characters like Hulk, for example?
I don't know.
I'm not sure about Hulk.
I think
No,
they'll
no.
kind of leave him alone, like what he said
Yeah.
he thinks is going to happen with Thor.
Bruce Banner's gonna
You
have
think
his own-
Bruce Banner
own
will
thing.
will get rid of the Hulk element?
How do you
Just
kill
become-
Hulk?
No. I think Bruce Banner is finally, when we saw him in Thor Ragnarok, he's finally starting to learn how to control the Hulk thing. He'll be safe. He'll be fine. He'll come back.
Yeah.
Things like
to
Hawkeye
me-
and Black Widow. What do you?
No,
what
I
about-
mean they're safe. Black
I
Widow's
think
getting
they-
her own movie.
Yeah.
And
Is that confirmed?
Hawkeye is just coming back to help him.
Yeah.
They showed it in the trailer. I'm guessing.
I feel
But
like
the
they
reason
would-
he comes back is his wife dies, his family dies, is snapped.
Right.
Right.
I
Revenge.
feel like Hawkeye could die.
He
to make
could
Black
die.
Widow more interesting.
No, I agree. He could die. He's
And also, I feel like Jeremy
He's
Renner
not
wants to
gonna
do
die.
different things.
Right.
Hawkeye won't die.
I think Hawkeye might die.
Hawkeye's
We'll
going to
see.
stay this side character who's always there, I think.
He's very side.
I think
To
he
me-
could die. Like, he's definitely an
To me,
expendable
I'm
case.
Scarlet
still
Witch.
the most invested character I am in is Doctor Strange. I love him. I love
You're the
him.
most
I love him. I
invested in
love him.
Doctor
I love
Strange.
him.
I'm probably the most invested in Iron Man.
Oh wow! Yeah, just to me,
Yeah, because
Doctor
Iron Man was
Strange-
the founder of the MCU.
Yeah, and probably Captain America
right.
too.
I'm not a big
love him.
fan of
I
the
love
Captain America movies.
Yeah, me too. I did.
Winter
other than
Soldier,
Winter Soldier's
Civil War?
badass.
Winter Soldier was
badass.
Civil
No,
War.
Winter Soldier.
Winter,
was cool.
Winter Soldier's top tier Marvel.
Okay,
I think Civil War is better.
dude,
than
no,
Winter
because
Soldier.
it's a
Yeah,
different
it's
kind of
awesome.
Marvel movie. It's so sick. It's like this
The-
espionage.
And
like,
it has some of the coolest action choreography.
Doctor
with
Doctor Strange, dude, great powers.
I really
Great
like the
character.
Doctor
yeah, I
Strange
love
movie.
Doctor Strange. I'm just not the most invested in him.
But dude,
Probably based
the
on
time
time.
stone is so interesting. His cape is so
Yeah, he's
interesting. I love his character arc where he's learning
Yeah.
the powers, and I think he has like a good moral compass, and like what why he's doing what he's doing, and he was left
Hard
with
decisions.
like right, and he's left to defend this one guy is like literally defending the universe.
Yeah.
And nobody really gives a shit.
And the
Like,
real shame is that I'm probably one of the most least invested I am is in Spider-Man, who's my favorite superhero. Like him and Batman are probably
Yeah.
my two favorite superheroes.
When I went to the Museum of Pop Culture in Seattle, there's a
That is so
huge exhibit for Marvel, and it's really cool. They have like some of the original Marvel like first prints from like the 30s and 40s, and then they also have like just a bunch of like they have all the costumes of the MCU and like even like Green Goblin from like the original Spider-Man. But whatever, as you're leaving, you can vote on your favorite superhero, and number one in Marvel was Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No, not at all.
Number
just so
two,
cool.
I think, was Iron Man. Number three,
Man's
I
cool.
forgot. But number one was for sure Spider-Man with like 42%
Spider-Man's so cool, yeah.
appraisal.
Of course.
And a shame is Black Panther is one of my favorite superheroes. Like prior to the movie,
Prior to
I
the
was
movie,
not crazy
yeah.
about the movie. I know everybody else is, or not you two.
Yeah.
I haven't
We all
had much
agree.
exposure to Black Panther outside the movie.
Oh yeah, before the movie, I loved him. I thought he was so cool, and because I had this Marvel
Again-
book that would go through all the different characters.
I
and
like him
play-
because he stands for the right thing. He has like all the right reasons.
He's
And,
badass,
and besides just being a superhero, he's got this whole political thing too that he has to worry about. I love that. I
Well,
think that's great. I
and
think
he's just
that's a good superhero.
so cool in the comics, dude. He's so cool, and I just feel like they butchered the action in the movie. Like Black
Oh my
Panther
God,
is
the
so
ending
badass,
sucks.
and then the fact that it's really cool that he's like this king in Africa and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. The whole politics thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way. Like, I think that's a great conflict. Like, he needs to decide like how are you the best for your kingdom? It's
Yeah.
hard to decide that. You know, it's hard to be a king.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that struggle. It's just not well presented.
Yeah, I did not like Black Panther.
All right.
None of us did. I don't.
All right, so I have to use the
Miles
restroom
Morales,
really bad.
Miles
We have to
Morales,
wrap this
you're
up.
so sick. Miles Morales.
Yeah.
I fucking
Oh,
love
I
you.
can't wait till Miles
If-
Morales comes to the MCU.
Spider-Verse.
Dude, what a twist! Peter Parker dies in Endgame, in Miles Morales comes.
Ah man, we'll have to see.
We'll see.
Spider-Man's
I don't know
getting
how
his
they
own
would pull
movie
off a
again.
live,
No, I
a
know,
live
but
action.
how
I
much-
really
how-
want Spider-Verse to stay in.
Okay.
How much would that
sequel,
catch up?
right?
Yeah,
Well, I
that'd
mean,
be
Miles
great.
Morales isn't just into the Spider.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
I'm not
let's
saying
wrap
that
this
Miles
up.
Morales. I'm saying a Miles.
Colin had to unbutton because he's so ready
to
to
pee
compete.
so
My
bad.
bladder is
He has to
expanding.
give you that Golden Smacks pee.
So,
Okay, next week
we'll talk
Mommy,
about the Golden Smacks later. I think
we're
we
gonna watch
talked about
Mommy,
it.
directed by Xavier Dolan.
We will actually watch it.
Please watch the movie.
You know, April
it's
Fools.
it's gonna be fantastic.
It'll
for
be
sure.
more formatted than this.
No, I think this was a fun podcast.
This was
but
good. Not that much digression.
We'd appreciate it if you followed us at First Take Movie Podcast on Instagram, and we appreciate you guys listening. If you did listen to this podcast, and we love you, and
And
we
if
really
you
appreciate
watch,
it.
if you've already watched Mommy, then go check out our previous ones and go watch
Yeah,
the
make
movie.
sure you're watching the movies because all the
all been-
movies we've picked have added something to this
Right.
notion of what cinema should be, and they're all very different.
Well,
Go
and
watch.
it's challenging you to watch more movies you wouldn't have normally
Absolutely.
seen, which is always a great thing.
All right.
And they're all great.
Love you guys so much.
Love you.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week. Mommy.
Thank you.
Mommy,
Bye.
mommy, 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 mommy.
Burger Clown.
Hey everybody, it's Burger Clown. Hey
son.